welcome to SkyOps. Tonight's mission will be taking you into, well, to the moon. And that's where we are. And Geoff is set up, and he has the deep space scope out. Hi, everybody. Nikki and Geoff here. And we'll be looking for a nebula, hunting for the lunar details. We do have a lunar detail we do want to find. We need everybody with their sharp eyes.
Yes.
And we have y'all here in the SkyOps Live Studio Live, with behind the scenes of Mission Control. So I hope you guys enjoy the new SkyOps here.
Little double shot there.
Ooh, double shot. All right. Hey, Sky Crew. Again, welcome to the Night Sky Lounge, where we're chilling with the moon tonight. Grab a beverage or snack, and let's vibe together while we take a good look at the moon and the night sky. And real quick, be sure to hit that like button with a thumbs up. We appreciate it. And hit the subscribe button. Let's see if it's right there. Yep. Hit the subscribe button so you know when we go live next. And be sure to join in the chat. Say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. And it'd be good to meet everybody. Hi, Joshua McGee, Rolf, Mr. Barry, our awesome Sky Mods. We have Society Red, Plain Crazy, Mikey, Jane, and Ken Urbanik. All right. And Jane says she likes our headquarters.
Oh, okay.
Thanks so much, Jane. What do y'all think? So we have the moon. So we're going to get into the detail we're looking on the moon. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. I'm trying to see it right now. Geoff's going to move. He's manually operating the scope.
Yep.
So say hello, subscribe, jump in the chat. We would love to hear from everybody. This is a family-friendly. I hope everyone can sit back and really enjoy the visuals we provide as well as the company, because y'all keep us great company. Let us know. You having a snack, a beverage? I'll try and pay really close attention to the chats. Super chats, those go. Oops, I did that again.
That's all right.
I think it's this.
It's okay.
I tried to click the arrow down. So you'll see Geoff and I here. There's a ton of equipment. This is what it takes to stream. So if you have any questions, you want to say hello, please get in the chat. And super chats, I think, change the light's color.
Yes, the room will change
PayPals.
colors. Yes.
We'll see what happens. We'll see if it works. We'll see. Okay. All right, Jet is in the chat, and please say hello to Jet, the SkyOps Live robot, as he comes out to say hello. And we'll give y'all a quick shot. Should we give them a BTS so they can see a little bit more?
Sure.
We ready for that? There you go. And here, we'll start this out because this was a funny thing Geoff said. I said something about what color shirt is Nikki wearing? You have to put it in the chat. Here, can everybody see? Here.
It was very clear to me.
What color shirt? Here, I'm trying to bend my knees. What color is this shirt?
I apparently picked the wrong color.
You did.
It seemed obvious to me. Still seems obvious to me.
It didn't even make sense when we were talking. And I said, what are you talking about? That's okay. We'll see what they say. Hi, Robert. Happy 4th of July. That's right. Hi, Robert Brunn there in the chat. So, Robert, welcome to our BTS. Oh, Geoff did a side-by-side. We got the moon. So, last night we had the most amazing monsoon. Did you all enjoy it?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Rained for, what, hours?
Yeah.
The lightning show was pretty intense, so it was great to see the monsoon.
In fact, if we go over, I'll give you a little current weather right now. You can.
Hi, Greg Thorley. He says peach. Rolf says firecracker red. Jane says brick orange. Robert says peach. Albert says orange. Okay. Keep the guesses coming, and I'll tell you. You all will know if you're a winner. Ken Urbanik says orange. We'll see.
Already looking at me.
Geoff, are you thinking?
Well, so let's take a
I didn't tell him what the answer was.
Let's take a scientific approach to this.
Okay.
Women actually see more colors than men.
Women see more colors.
Yeah, so maybe that's my issue.
Are you questioning your ability to see color at this point?
Because it was clearly one color to me, and it still looks that way, but
Josh McGee, thanks so much. Member here on Skydeck for 22 months. Thank you so much for your continued support. Members, you all are diamonds in the sky. Seriously, you all let us be here with you. Thank you so much for bringing us into your living room, your office, your car. Even Michaela on the train in Sweden was watching, so thank you so much.
That was pretty cool.
That was cool. Jane had a monsoon down there. So, all right, so we're going to get to it. But let's get to the moon, because I do want to catch something before it gets too late. Because, Geoff, there's a Lunar X. Again, thanks again, Joshua McGee, for your continued membership. And let's get to Lunar X.
Yes.
So, in effect, where... Robert Braun. Okay, did it... Okay, let's see. Robert, coming in with $100 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm going to go quick to BTS so we can. Thank you so much, Robert. Lots of confetti for you right here. Thank you so very much. And Jet, the Skyfly robot, coming out to thank you as well. Thank you so much, Robert. That is huge support. And that is going to go right towards one of Geoff's camera, the Skycam.
Yeah, so
gave you some trouble.
One of our cameras went out, and I've done some troubleshooting on it. It's still there, but it needs to get repaired. So I submitted
get shipped out.
Yeah, I submitted a request for repair. So when they get back, I'll get back to me. I'll ship it out.
Huge. Robert Braun, legendary support.
Absolutely
Thank you
incredible.
so much.
Thank you.
You are...
So our lights didn't change. You know what it is? It's Desert
Do you
Cam.
need to go do it?
Yeah, let me go fix that.
You didn't turn Desert Cam
No.
off. Okay.
All right, hold on.
It's Geoff's...
This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
I wish you guys could see him running. But I do want to tell you all about the Lunar X in a minute. Again, Robert, thank you so much. And Joshua McGee, thank you. Upgraded your membership there to Sky Lounge. Thank you. That deserves some extra confetti. And Jet, the Sky Upside robot, going to come out and say hello. So thank you so much, Joshua McGee. You are amazing. So Lunar X, it's an effect where the sunlight creates an X shape on the moon's surface. Do you think we're going to be able to find it? Geoff's playing with lights. Okay, Albert, red, orange, like the 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. Yeah, see, here it is again. Okay, let's go to the moon. What just happened? Is that from Robert's super chat? Robert, look what you did. This is from Robert's super chat. Woo! Who's liking the Sky Lounge? Wowee.
All right, it should work now.
Okay.
Now it's caught up.
Thank you, Geoff. There's always an oops.
Something. You know.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see if those colors change again.
Automatically. There we go.
They go back to normal. Okay, hi, Eileen. Welcome to Mission Control. Welcome to SkyUp's Live headquarters, where we're giving you all something real new. And we're going to do a lot of this. This is going to be a lot going forward.
So that was my lighting oops. So we go.
I did that
This is Houston. Say
I did it already.
as you were walking
I
around.
wanted to press the button.
Don't worry, I'm sure there will be more. Okay, so I will tell you, my shirt is orange. It's orange.
I thought it was red. It still looks red to me. Most everybody said red or
they
orange or
said
peach,
orange.
which is close.
They were all correct.
Peach is probably closer than red.
Albert saved you a little bit. He said red-orange. Robert Brunt says, I'm a wild and crazy guy. That reminded me, it's like we were in some type of disco lounge there with the vibes.
Yeah.
The vibes. Okay, back to the moon. Back to the moon, Geoff.
All right, let me get this guy centered.
We're looking for the Lunar X. If anybody sees it, I'm not seeing it. Can you pull the moon down? Bring him a little closer.
Let me change my rate of
Pull him
speed.
in.
Hold on now. Change my rate of speed.
Oh, Albert, you are correct. I sense the presence of air conditioning. We are in the AC.
Yes.
AC and the AZ. Hi there, Mike Perdomo. Thanks for being in the chat, letting us know. Yeah, it's a warm one out there. It is 95 degrees here, though. Today it's going to heat up to the 110s, 110s, I think, next week. They're saying faded red. They're getting really specific.
See, that's what I thought. I thought it was faded red.
I thought it was like a safety cone orange. You know, the construction cones when I bought it. Now I'm rethinking my purchase.
Just rethinking your purchase.
Okay, so Nikki's got her headset, her glasses. I'm ready.
Oh,
Okay.
did you show them the outside view just so they can see what we're working with here? That's
this
that
one.
guy.
There he
there's
is.
the big guy.
The big telescope right there. That's how we're looking at the moon. Hey, and please don't forget, press the like button, please. Make sure you subscribe so you know when we're going live again. The more likes, the better. The more subscribers, the better.
That's right.
Although that's all, it doesn't matter, you know. All right, so Geoff, we're looking for the Lunar X. Does anyone see a shadow of an X? I don't know if it's supposed to be large or small.
What is the time? You told me earlier the time frame that it's supposed
Between
to appear.
7 p.m. MST and Mountain Standard and 8:15 p.m.
So, like right now.
We're in the window. So, I don't know, is it higher up on the moon?
Let me pull it down a little bit. 'Cause we're
And
like
I love
50%.
so much, Robert Brown knows so much about astronomy there. The line between the light and dark of the moon is called the terminator. All right, anyone, if you spot an X, a shadow from the sun onto the moon, it's called the Lunar X. Oh, we have Plane Crazy Mikey. That is excellent. That's what it looks like, Geoff.
Oh.
It's not the kind of X I was looking for.
No, that's not the kind of
Okay,
X.
Plane Crazy Mikey shared a picture. The X is going to be really small.
So it's actually at the Terminator.
Yeah, along where Robert said at the Terminator.
All right,
So
pulling up.
scoot, move the moon.
Pulling up.
Move it. If anybody sees it, you know, I wonder if it's, see these two craters or does it move? I don't know. See these two?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to identify the X.
All right, let's go. Let's pull up.
Okay, let's see. How's everyone doing? Are you having a great day? It is 4th of July weekend. Anyone doing fireworks? Do we have a ghost?
I don't know. That was weird.
It's haunted.
I was like, what is that?
Check the sky beside robot playing with the...
Houston, say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
What that was.
Okay, Robert says, do you see something straight ahead?
Oh,
Jane
that?
sees it? I thought I saw that too. By that crater. Okay. Greg Thorley thinks he can see it. So that is super cool.
I think you're right.
The cosmic
Because
marking.
that's like that same
the
spot.
X marking the spot on the moon there.
And I didn't go for... I have two versions that I can do. I can have this, and then I can be like stupid zoom is what I'll call it, like where you're really in there. But I thought this might be a little bit better. Sometimes that extreme zoom, you can see the craters, but...
Which light and shadow creates the appearance of a letter X. So if you're seeing it, you got good eyes. We got some smarties in the house. Okay. Trying to see. Okay.
See, we've got a little screen. That's our...
You know what? That's right. Some of you probably have a much larger screen. I just have the MacBook. Okay, so let's go to, this is what we're viewing that moon with, the telescope, and we'll go back. Okay, Geoff, you want to pull them forward, closer? And then when it gets much darker, we'll go ahead and look into the deep space scope and see what we see tonight.
For sure.
But we got to wait for it to be a lot darker.
Yeah, I'm trying right now with it. I know. I don't even know why I'm trying because
Okay,
I know
Jane's
it's too much light.
searching. Jane is searching for it. Joshua McGee has the moon facing right into his place right now. Okay. Yep. So don't be shy. Jump in the chat. Say hello. We would love to say hi to everybody. Meet all new friends all over the world. And follow us on Instagram if you want any other fun things. Okay, Robert says it's upper mid-screen. He's trying to help everybody locate it.
Upper mid-screen, so I
I'm
should need to
thinking
bring
it's
it down.
right there.
All right, so I need to bring this down then. Try to get it centered.
We're all exploring the moon together. We're searching. What was that show? He searches. What does he do? What's that guy's name? Expedition
Unknown?
Yeah.
Josh Gates?
Yeah, that's us. We're on the moon from very far away. Okay, fun to look, fun to search. Everyone gets bonus points. Internet points.
That's right.
Yep. All right. Okay, you guys help each other out in the chat. Try to find it. Let us know what's going on in your world. Just chat it up. Have a good time here while we're here in mission control, waiting for it to get a little bit darker so we can see some deep space nebulas. We go for those nebulas. I wonder what kind we'll see. We haven't been able to look in the deep space in a long time.
Yeah, there should be a whole different.
Well, because now we're in summer.
Should be a whole different
I still want to
cast
see
of
the
characters.
Proxima star.
Got to travel to that.
I know.
Below the equator.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, Robert says it's on the Terminator. He sees it. I think Jane sees it. So everyone keep looking for it. I want to expand my screen. I want to say it's right there. Or is it right up here?
Is it right in the middle by that one crater that's by the Terminator and it's kind of dark?
I wish we could have someone jump out of the chat and point.
Yeah.
So everybody can see.
It's so small for us.
It's like in school. Get up to the board and show the class. Hi there, Luigi. Thanks for subscribing and jumping in the chat. All right. Good fun. All right, do you want to bring us over to the weather really quick?
Oh, yeah. Let me switch to that.
And let's take a look at our cloud situation. I know we had some clouds. Okay, so this is one of the apps that we look at when we're trying to decide what it looks like to stream. So you do see some mint green there right now. We do have some clouds. When it's bad, we don't want to see a whiteout.
You just can't schedule Mother Nature.
No, you can't.
So this is like typical Sky Apps when we're trying to do this. Mm-hmm. All set up. We've done a pre-work. I'm like, okay, I can get a lot more set up. Because usually when we go outside, we wait till the last minute to get the equipment outside because it's just going to heat up. So here I was able to get stuff set up a lot earlier. So did all that, got the telescope out. The clouds just keep passing, and I just can't get a hold of the moon. What did I get it? Like maybe 20 minutes before we go live. Finally, I got it. It came out of the clouds, and we picked it up.
Yes.
Yeah, it just that's how it always goes.
Robert Brown has to really, I didn't even think of this, although it's kind of hard. He says, Skypes, why don't you hook up the stream to your TV? Thinking we could see it better.
We could do that.
Well, we don't want...
Well, no, it could just be viewed from there.
Right.
That wouldn't cause any issues at all.
Well, but that is an excellent idea. We'll
I
have
agree.
to do that next time. And then here's Tim, Plain Spotting Tim in there. And hello to everyone jumping in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from if you're new here to the channel. Tim Arnold, I hope you had a great vacation. See, Tim, we're in a different spot. Hey, Tim, we're in the AC. We are not sweating at all. The moon is right behind us. See the moon?
Yeah, Albert's moon.
That's right. All right, so let's go. Ooh, the sky is getting a little bit darker.
So I'm looking over at deep space, and I'm not seeing anything yet. So it does have to get a little bit darker.
We gotta watch.
We got time.
Yeah, we'll watch the stream. We always watch the stream afterwards, so we'll be looking. We'll be like,
we'll
there
where's
it
the
is. Okay. All right, so, yep. And as you enter the stream, please be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. And this is going to be a summer ops here for us. This is so. Hopefully, hope y'all enjoy looking at the moon up close. Hopefully, you enjoy some good company, hanging out with us here. We'll do Q&A, whatever you guys want to do. Go ahead and ask or. Robert, the coolest stream on YouTube. Oh, wow. Robert, thank you so much. So kind. We try and keep, it's nice that it could be an escape. I know we look forward to, we couldn't wait to see everybody. You all cheer us up, brighten our mood. Crazy busy work days this week. Geoff, you were even a little behind based on your work schedule. So, and then we had to wait for the temperatures before setting up stuff. So, all right, Tim had a good vacation. Albert says 66 degrees in Vallejo. Do you ever even have to put your AC on? Probably not.
It's like what 93? That's cool right now here.
Luigi, where are you watching from? I didn't catch that. Where are y'all watching from? If you guys are on the couch, if you're working in your garage or just hanging out on your patio, get in the chat, say hi. Let's all keep each other company.
That's right. So with these...
Kenner Bannock with the family emoji.
With these night sky streams as we're doing this, obviously we have the moon. We'll be able to fold in the deep space. The goal, too, is to eventually get... Sky Cam, where we can operate it remotely.
This is tricky stuff.
Yeah, so we'll be in here. We'll be able to operate that camera remotely to see Sky Cam, so we'll be able to get that in. But first, I got to ship that camera off to get fixed.
Yeah, so check. Yeah.
Oh. Luigi's local.
Do you want to? Oh, let's see. Luigi is right here in. Oh, so yeah, the heat. It's a hot one, right, Luigi? Robert Brun says it's 67 degrees in San Diego.
Wow.
It's tempting. Where shall we move?
Right.
You got humidity? We'll take that too. I bet San Diego, Robert, you probably have a decent amount of humidity being. Well, I guess Vallejo too. Just everybody but us.
Yeah.
And Austin watching from Saskatchewan up in Canada. And Greg, 63 degrees in Michigan. And Robin watching from South Dakota. Hello to all of our new friends. And if we haven't properly introduced ourselves, I'm Nikki. And that's Geoff. He's the tech guy. I'm the stream operator. And Rob Ball's right there in the chat. Good to see you, Rob. Hanging out with us here at SkyUps. And Kenner Bannock says 65 degrees in Long Beach. Do you people in California get summer?
Right?
Do you not get? Do you?
60
something degrees. That's like our winter temperature.
Really?
All right. You can't address this? A text message.
Oh, gotcha. All right, let me... No, I can't.
Okay.
Cannot, unfortunately.
Society Red, watching there in Chandler. And what else? Eileen says, enjoying. All right, so Geoff, where are we going next? Oh, wait, we had the weather up, so we're good. Our weather's good. We got the moon. We are looking for the Lunar X shadow on the moon right at the terminator. the line. And Tim Arnold, for doing that membership.
Changing the lights.
Tim, look at what you did. Changing the lights. They don't come off as orange. The moon, that's hard to tell. It's actually orange.
Yeah.
Tim there, renewing membership there in Sky Lounge. Thank you so much, Tim. Glad you had a good time. And, wow, look at the mood. You guys are really, your super chats and memberships set a mood. Oh,
there you go.
It's fun. It is fun. And again, welcome to SkyOps Live headquarters. This is SkyOps Live studio, mission control, whatever you want to call it, whatever you prefer to call it.
That's right.
We're bringing you in the belly of it. Okay, Geoff's going to take us over to the planetarium view.
So something to point out. So the moon is due south, and there is a probability based on where it's at right now, a slight possibility that you would get flyby. We've done that before, where we get the
airplane flyby,
inbound traffic
right.
to Sky Harbor based on where it's at right now, but it's due south.
Okay, good to know. I like the planetarium view here. So pretty soon we'll be able to fire up the deep space scope, where we're taking you into deep space to look at nebula, so we can watch astrophotography occur live. So it will be live astrophotography. That is not easy. It is very tricky to do. Mm-hmm. It took, thanks to Geoff, that we can view these amazing, and we'll have to try and have fun. Will we be able to pull up the menu?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. 100%.
Okay, so guys, get ready to start picking your nebula and see if we can find it.
Yeah, we just got to let these long summer days, we got to get the sun to come down a little bit, and then we'll be able to start playing in deep space.
Oh, Sandy V says, whoa, hi guys, this is different. I love it. Well, thanks so much, Sandy. We like to do things very different here at SkyOps. And, who knows? This is what we're going to, I guess we're going to vibe with this for a while. This is summer ops. I don't know what's going to happen because, honestly, Geoff, loving this setup.
Yeah.
I know. The planes can take a break.
Well, it is challenging, too, because we have to do a tremendous amount of stuff. You can see everything here. Let me go to BTS real quick.
I super love these comments.
You can see everything that we have on the table. I have to engineer a way to make sure none of this stuff burns up outside when it's well over 100 degrees. So it's just a lot safer and responsible to have it here during the summer.
For the human body, too. But,
true.
We've streamed up at Sky Harbor, as you know, 118 degrees.
Yeah.
We could do it. It's no problem. It's no fun.
It's no problem. It's no fun in the same sentence.
If you guys
That's
saw
the way to say it.
Nikki, you all witnessed Nikki going down. You didn't see it, actually. Tim Arnold saw it.
He did. Yeah.
Tim Arnold witnessed it. I tried to cover it from Tim. I didn't want Tim to see. I had to ice myself down.
And to your defense, it's not like you just fell out. You were in the hot car trying to block out the windows for
45 minutes.
Yeah, so your body temperature was already
in a black car.
Yeah, it already shot up.
So my body temperature, so the interior of the car was probably 130 degrees, whatever it is at that point, and I was trying my hardest to get something that we usually put up that just wouldn't stay up.
Yeah.
And the amount of energy I was expending doing that, and then I came out, and right when we were streaming, the sun was directly on me at that time, and then it didn't take long. All right, what do we have here? We have Jay Pain Spotter, member for 31 months. Hi, Jay. Says hi, Nikki and Geoff. Glad you're feeling better. Oh, yeah. Nikki had a little thing. Boy, Nikki's just having a rough year. Thank you so much, Jay. Here's Jet, the SkyOps Live robot, saying hi to his real good friend, Jay. Feeling better. Each day, believe it or not, it's so dry here. I'm just going to say it. Geoff's gone down. Well, you want to tell me? The sign, it's so dry, and people who live here.
Like single-digit humidity.
The humidity is so low that he's getting affected, and Ken Urbanik would so understand what you're going through. The ringing in the ear and loss of hearing, and it's all dryness.
Yeah.
And then mine is a little.
And then we stand outside for hours like that, so that's.
So we really do have to shift and make things a little different and more fun. And honestly, I can't tell you guys how great it is to be sitting in AC in SkyOps headquarters in the studio, bringing you guys in like you're just sitting with us, a lounge. We've got all the things we need. We can get a drink really quick, whatever we need to do, and we can be in a much better place for you guys in our minds. Okay. Oh. Tim. Look what you did, Tim. Isn't that something? Again, thanks so much, Jay. Hope you're having fun and enjoying work and your travels. Love hearing about your travels. Tim Arnold coming at us with the super chat. $5 says, I remember me trying to help you guys move spots from one side to the other and also trying to keep myself cool. Oh, those were some crazy times at the airport. Tim, they were. And you know what? Bless Tim's heart. Do you all know what Tim did? Tim once brought us a milkshake from Portillo's with a smile on his face and ice cream also. Ice cream from in the terminal building. That was the most delicious ice cream when it's that hot.
Tim is like a sun savage. I mean, he was up there the whole time. Had his hat, had
Tim's
his water.
Like a ninja
the
up there.
Sunscreen. Like he was hardcore there every time we were up there in the heat.
Thank you
Good
so
job,
much.
Tim, and thank you.
Good job. So we'll be kind of vibing with this routine for quite a while.
Yep. So, Moon. Did you see that go by?
No.
Very large bird, probably an owl.
An owl.
Moon, deep space, and then eventually, once we get the camera sent out, get serviced, come back.
He's got to get shipped, and they take a while.
And then I'll have him remote controlled.
Let me just say, it's special ops equipment.
Yes.
That has to get sent.
Hey.
Who is coming at us? Jay, you're too kind. Jay says, with the super chat, a $20 super chat. Amazing support there, Jay. Says, I'm home this week for the 4th, but I'm in Palm Beach, Florida next week and Denver the following week. Sorry you don't catch as many streams due to my work travel. I'm glad I can catch you tonight. $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you, Jay. It's so much fun to hear all about Jay's travels. Yes. He goes everywhere.
He does.
And I bet, Jay, you eat everything. I think I'm going to say 2 words. I'm going to impress Jay, I think. Año be. Jay, give me a thumbs up if you know what I just said. I'm trying. Thank you again. Awesome support there. I'm glad Jay gets a break, though. You are on the go. He travels so much.
So, Jay, do you get time to go out and still shoot? So, Jay is like...
Jay's
a fantastic videographer and photographer. Do you still get a chance to do that, or is it too difficult with travel?
I've got wheels. Do you all know that? I've got wheels. Okay.
We're used to standing. This is like,
Yes. Woo! Who's starting the... Boy, y'all are ready to party.
Right?
Okay, Tim Arnold coming at us with $5 super chat there. Says, absolutely, Nikki, anytime, whether it's the airport or at headquarters, it's always a good time with you guys. Thanks for making these streams so much fun and enjoyable. It's Tim, thank you so much. Confetti, thanks for giving us... I love this color.
Yeah.
We should make it like this all the time. Tim, thank you so much. Tim, you are an absolute dear. You are a huge sweetheart. One of the good guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Maybe I need to make that light longer.
I got a thumbs up from Jay.
Oh, you did good. See,
you can say it. You know it. Año be. Hopefully my pronunciation is good.
See, we're watching the K-dramas, and we try to get as much as we can from it when we watch.
Yeah. I would love to fully speak language, like a second language like that.
I don't think I'd be capable. Like, I would love to do it. I don't know if I'm capable. It's good to know your limitations. Certain things.
That's good. It's good. Well, you took Spanish in school, right?
Not well, but yes.
Does anyone speak another language? Some people speak multiple languages. If you speak another language, let us know in the chat what language you speak. If you speak multiple ones, let us know how many you speak and which ones. It's cool. I think it's cool to find out. All right, want to go back to the full moon?
Yeah.
Or not full moon.
Oh, I got to keep
Hang
this
on
guy
to it,
lined up here.
So thanks again for all the amazing support. Y'all are awesome.
Is it still in focus?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, hopefully I got everyone's super chat. Jim, welcome to the chat. Thanks for jumping in. Cool. Oh, Jay says I'm barely capable of speaking Korean anymore, Geoff. LOL.
It's probably like anything. If you're just not using it all the time, it just starts to fall off. Mm-hmm. I meant to put a microphone outside with the telescope because I'm moving one right now.
Oh, I think Robert speaks Spanish.
Oh, really?
I don't know. He says, Buenas noches, mi amigos. ¿Cómo está?
See, I know some of that, so, you know.
What's my one? I know just a dolor. I think that means pain. That's ER. You'd have to know how to talk to some people. And just that was the biggest thing. I just need to know pain.
Oh, okay. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. What else? ¿Cómo se dice? I think that's say what? How do you say?
Oh.
You don't know that?
I just little.
I know a little French. Un peu French.
I speak classical Spanish, not the strange dialect you're talking. I don't know what this is.
Thanks, Joshua McGee. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. Get with the mods too; they can help. All right. I don't know if we have a whole lot of foreign speakers in here. Je m'appelle Nikki. Jay is trying to get his nephew to learn Korean. I would love to. I love watching the K-dramas with the subtitles.
I'm right there with you. Yes.
King the Land is really good. If you guys want to go, I can give you all suggestions. There's good ones. Okay, anyway. So here we're at the moon. How do we look for deep space, Geoff? Let's check our telescope.
I keep trying to get...
see, it's still pretty light out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get... I know it's not going to do it, but I'm trying anyways.
Says, ¿Qué pasa, Geoff?
Hey, ¿qué pasa? Yeah.
Cerveza?
Yeah, it's still pretty light out there.
Uno, dos.
I tried to perform a telescope alignment on the deep space. I know it's not going to do it, but, I press the buttons anyways. And
okay, tell me in the chat, too, what scene you like the best. Do you like the split screen? Do you like the full moon? Do you like the BTS full? We're trying to have some fun and be really different. And you know what? We're just really leaning into what we love to do. Out of all the streams, we really looked forward to tonight. It was so, let me just say, getting ready for the stream, chill.
Yeah.
Usually our hair is on fire.
Yeah, that's the tough part is like, when you have to have all the equipment outside in 100-degree plus, you have to wait till the last minute. You just have to, because if you put it out there, it's just going to bake. So that puts us like in this immense crunch time, running around with your hair on fire trying to get it. Here, I was, 4:30, 5 o'clock. I've got all this.
You grabbed a soda from the fridge.
Yeah,
Geoff is casually setting up, and it puts us in a better frame of mind. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not planes moving around the airport on their scheduled service every day, same thing, whatever. But let's explore just what's in the night sky.
This is actually, this setup is more complex and takes more equipment than if we were at the airport, believe it or not, because there's just, we need 2 computers, just a lot of extra stuff.
Yeah. So,
I think eventually, I didn't do it tonight, but I'll probably do it for the next time we do this, is also make it where I can share my laptop screen that I have here. So
yeah.
Nikki's computer over there, she's monitoring the stream and the chat and all that. I'm basically controlling the big telescope and the other deep space telescope and eventually Skycam. But I'll be able to share that screen so you'll be able to see that in real time and see what I'm doing.
Okay. Let's see, what else? So, and we can also, this is, Jane says this is more relaxing for me. Me too.
Yeah.
I feel like we're actually sitting with everybody.
You know what I was going to say? I never get to see the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I never get to pay attention to it because I'm at the camera, and if you don't say something, I don't know what's going on. I'm actually able to look over it and see what's going on and monitor this. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm connected.
And yeah. Okay, so let's go, full moon. Did the X disappear, the Lunar X? Did anyone see it? And then did they see it? No longer. Eileen says, I love space. Yeah, and thank you everyone for being a member here at the channel. We really appreciate it.
I do feel like that's
and you guys
slightly
get
out of
to use
focus.
the custom emojis that we have. And you get Desert Cam for those that enjoy looking at Desert Cam, which will turn on after the stream. And yeah, Ken Urbanic says we're hanging out. That's what we're doing, hanging out.
Just trying to get this in better focus. That looks pretty good.
Well, hopefully we get more monsoon rain. Getting rain yesterday when the thunder started. When we heard thunder, we don't hear thunder often here, so it was like, what is that noise? I said, is that thunder? And then the lightning. I'm not a fan of lightning. It makes me nervous.
That was a lot of lighting.
Mm-hmm. All right, we have Plane Crazy Mikey. Plane Crazy Mikey coming in. 5 Sky Ops Live gifted memberships being passed out. And let's see what we have. Rolf, Flora C, John, Douglas, and Pegasus. All getting gifted memberships there, courtesy of one of our Sky Mods, Playing Crazy Mikey, and an amazing channel supporter there with his membership. So thank you so much for all you do, Mikey. So kind of you.
Thank you.
Mikey.
I don't have a light hooked up for that. I almost feel like I need to go manually push it. I'm going to go manually push it.
There he goes. Here, a big BTS, and you can see Jeff. There he goes. See, this is the beauty of this. Off he goes. Thank you so much, Mikey. So hopefully everyone... there it is. That didn't take long. And that is courtesy of Plain Crazy Mikey. Gifting out memberships. Hope everyone enjoys the gifted memberships there for their 30-day trial. So welcome to Sky Ops Live. Welcome aboard.
I got to create an automation for that one. Put that on my to-do list.
Yeah. Mikey's setting off the vibes here.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm kind of dark back here. So what is everybody doing? Just hanging out? Enjoying Mickey's hair? I'm like, what is going on? What is going on here? Thank you so much.
Let's see if we can try another orientation.
Okay, we're just all waiting for the Deep Space Telescope to come online.
Me too.
We're waiting for it.
I'm trying for an orientation.
Can you imagine if the monsoon was tonight and we planned the stream?
Right. We thought about that last night. I was like, wow. And that's a good point too, is we schedule these.
Yes.
We're usually pretty good with weather around here. Like, we don't really get any, but,
we'll take it.
Things happen.
Glad you jumped in the chat there, Woman of Heart. Welcome in this evening. I hope you're having fun as we're bringing you here into Sky Ops Live studio headquarters.
This is what I'm working on over
Do the
here.
stickers work tonight, or stickers have gone away?
They're in the maintenance shop right now.
Or are they in the... Did you put them away?
I don't know.
Okay.
See, it's still
to
too
be
dark.
determined. Okay, so Deep Space Telescope is looking for a target still.
Yeah, it's still too light outside.
Okay, we will patiently wait for it. In the meantime, let's open it up. Q&A. You guys got any questions for us? Anything you've been wanting to know? Anything you're curious about? We are an open book. We're very honest and transparent. There's no hustle. We'll tell you.
We see the radar suddenly look like storms coming through again.
Oh, good eyes, Ralph. Thanks.
Take a look.
If you directly above the word AZ in your graphic, you'll see the X. No, Geoff, I got to go to the moon. They're all super sharp eyes there. Oh, I see that.
Where?
Right there? See that?
Do I need to scooch this up a little bit?
No. No, because we...
I see it toward the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. Jay's watching the baseball game, enjoying the stream before bed. Glad we're keeping you company. Ah, woman of heart, making some jewelry.
Okay.
Awesome. And do you guys like the big moon view, or do you like the split screen? Let me know. You gotta tell me in the chat, or we won't know. Tim was working out in a dust storm yesterday. Tim,
Oh,
the
no.
best thing I can say after we've suffered sinus things with the dust here and the dry.
Something to cover over your
Cover
mouth.
your face.
Yeah.
You know how those we have them, those neck gaiters for sport fishing. They wear those things. You can pull it up over your face. Not like one of those medical masks. It's a cool thing, and you can put it up over your ears. You probably see guys walking into the store wearing those sometimes. All right. So, I don't know. I think maybe they don't know which screen they like best. Oh, Woman of Heart says split. Okay.
All
We'll
right.
keep it on split for a while. Orchid says split. Okay, good.
Okay.
You guys, we love hearing
Feedback.
from you. Love it, love it. Otherwise, we're just talking to ourselves. Got any complaints, Geoff?
Complaints? I have plenty to complain about. I've got always something to complain about.
I was just thinking about work. I did have shorter. I got ahead. I worked hard and I got ahead in my work.
Wow.
I like to do that. It's like a treat reward system I do to myself.
I
You
never
don't
get
do
ahead.
that.
I don't have the capacity to get ahead. I've tried.
Okay, they like the split screen. So yeah, and I love. Jane, you asked about the lamps. Jane asked. Jane, are you on Instagram? I can put a story up and link those, and you could go right to the link. You're talking about, these little lamps,
These little
right?
guys? Yeah.
If you're on Instagram, let me know, and then I'll put it up on a story. They're pricey, these guys. We had different ones.
Well, pricey, but we had the other
actually
with
work.
the brand X. They just stopped after a while. So it's like,
Actually,
you get
one wouldn't turn off. And the battery we're like...
This was crazy. So it was like a lamp like this, and usually these things run on a charge, and you got to charge them up. They're battery powered. This one wouldn't turn off.
I told you, and
Nikki
you're
was
like, it's impossible. I said, it is not turning off.
And she's
for
like, what
2
do
days.
I do with it? And I'm like, well, I
afraid-
just want to make sure there's no like crazy thermal runaway with the battery. I go, just put it outside. It'll be out in the morning. It wasn't. That thing went for like 2 days. How is that even possible? When normally you'd go to charge it, and it would be, I don't know, what it would last a day?
But yes, those things lasted like 4 hours. But these, they hook up. You plug them in, and they have a charger here. I can show Jane. So I can't get this. I don't know if she can see.
A little bit. So it's like a round plate What's great about them is they're battery
Here's
powered.
my phone. Let's see.
So a lot of times when we would finish outside to clean up, you could just grab one of
See
these
it?
off the charger and go out in the backyard with it, and just set it down as we're cleaning up all the equipment.
So I don't like a lot of bright light. I like low light. So these are perfect. You know, just in the whenever.
Pick it up, take it wherever you want to go.
Yeah, you
and-
can walk around or whatever. So you put it on the charging pad and keep it plugged into the wall. And if you want, here, I'll do it. I lift up the one. Oh. And
Now
then,
you did it.
And then you can put it back on the charger. And they change colors. You can change the colors. I won't do it now. Or is there that other one I could show? But they change colors.
This one you can change. He's not tied in anything.
It's okay.
Okay.
You press it on the top, and to turn it off, I have trouble turning them off because I don't think I push enough with my finger, and then I change a color, and I'm trying to get it to turn off, but I still love them.
Yeah.
Anyway. Robert Brunn, the Energizer Bunny, it kept going and going. It would not turn off. I put it out there, woke up in the morning, and I looked at it, I thought, that thing's still on. Then it was on the next day, and the next day. And then we're afraid to throw this thing. What if it starts a fire in the garbage? So we waited, and finally, whew. Okay.
Fireworks.
Okay, Jeff's.
So actually something that's going on nearby, over by Goodyear Airport, they're going to do, the fact that I didn't mention this, they're actually going to break a Guinness Book of World's record. I don't know exactly what the record is, but they're going for it. So instead of fireworks, it's going to be a drone show. So there's going to be 400 drones, and they're going to do, they do all those different designs and everything like that. But
Okay.
it's interesting. I'd rather that than fireworks because, we're a little dry and things set on fire around
Safer.
here.
Safer. Okay, Albert says sometimes an LED can run on circuit capacitance, and it seems you can't turn it off. My LED ceiling lamps glow slightly at night, even when off.
Oh, wow.
Oh, All Things Harbor. Hi there. Okay, let's see. Everyone's checking in here. All right, what else? So we have the moon. How about deep space? We got deep space yet?
I'm hitting orientation
Come
again.
on, Jeff.
It's these long summer
See?
nights. We need darkness.
That's why we have to start later also. We can't wait till we can start earlier. No, Tim says Sky Harbor is breaking a world record. No, GYR?
GYR.
No, GYR?
It's near GYR. It's going to
not
be over by the
GYR.
ballpark.
Okay.
Well, the
Spring
ballpark is
training.
literally right next to it.
I know, but it's...
Just give a point of reference because I
Jeff.
don't know if they would know where that's at. I'm actually quite surprised they got authorization from the FAA because, the airport's right there. But
Here, look what I can do. I can't do...
Oh, you trying to push my chair?
I was going to spin your chair. We're waiting. We're just having fun. We're waiting for some nebula to show up. Albert says, let there be dark. We need dark.
we do. I keep hitting it for. This is what I keep doing.
Okay. So let's take a planetarium view.
I
You
keep
wanna-
going for orientation and progress. We'll see what happens. I don't see any stars in that screen, though. That's the problem. See, it's like navy blue, so it's not dark enough.
Ooh.
Come on, deep space.
Well, back to the moon. Here we are. We're doing a lunar landing.
Let me get this guy centered a little bit.
And Jeff's manually checking. Let's take a look at the telescope. Oh, that's not him. Ooh.
Oh,
not
he's
dark.
got a
Okay.
night vision.
Night vision on the telescope. It's so heavy. That thing is...
It's extremely heavy.
Yeah.
I talked to this guy. I think I mentioned him before on the stream because this scope is really, really, difficult for me. I think I can't imagine. I'm sure other people struggle with it too. It's really difficult to get it aligned and get it set up and everything. And there was a star party, and I went to it just to talk, and I was talking to this guy. He was in his 70s, just a ton of information. He had that exact scope, and he says, I had to get rid of it. I just couldn't carry it anymore.
Yeah.
It's just too much. So, but yes, it's very heavy.
Robert has a question, says, Geoff, do they have an altitude limit for the drone show?
I don't know specifically what they have, but like when I've gone in to get authorization near the airport, the highest I've ever been able to get over there is 100 feet. Anything else, they're like, yeah, no. But I have been able to get 100 feet, not right up to the airport, but pretty close.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
It's good to know. What do y'all think? Do you like drones for fireworks shows, or do you like actual fireworks? What do you like?
I would.
Who likes traditional fireworks shows?
I'd like to see it in person.
The drones?
Yeah. I would like to see what that looks like in person.
Do you like fireworks shows?
I do. I actually contemplated live streaming the drone show, but the logistics and everything for us to do that, I thought, let's just see what it's like, because it's the first year they're doing it. Let's just see what that looks like. And
I contemplated the fireworks show. See, you didn't tell me that, and I didn't tell you that.
Oh, we're keeping secrets from each other.
Yeah, because I say one thing and you run with it.
My thought, because the drone show itself is 15 minutes, which doesn't seem like a long time.
No.
But it's, they say that's usually the average length of a fireworks show.
Is it just 15 minutes?
That's what I was told,
like
because I asked a lot of questions, and they're like, because I was talking to people who are running this, and they're like, no, that's usually what a fireworks show is, about 15 minutes, or at least what they've done in the past. So
yeah, the good thing is it lowers, the fire risk. I think that's the biggest thing.
100%.
And I love that.
I do too, because there's nothing but dry stuff all around that area. It's just like open field. But this is like a scope out year, and if it's worth it, then maybe
I don't know.
see. Ideally, what I would want to do is a drive up and never leave the car and just do it right from there. It's
I'm
always
with Robert. I do like the fireworks are pretty, but the drones are safer.
yeah.
And when you have a really good fireworks show, like the big cities put on, it's so pretty. Especially if you can see it out on the water. Ooh, the Roberts by the water. Do you get to see anything go over that? Now that would be good when they do the fireworks off a barge.
Oh, sure.
But it's still super. It's dangerous for the workers to do that. I would never want to be a a pyrotechnic. Is that what they're called?
I would not want to do it either.
Anyone signing up for the pyrotechnic job? Not me. Raise your hand in the chat. And the drones are better for pets, too.
True.
Okay. Where are you taking us, Geoff?
Let me look outside here real quick. Let's do a little evaluation. If the infrared is already kicked in, because that does it automatically with a photocell,
it should be.
It's got to be dark enough, but for some reason,
it should be. Find a new target.
I think I need to go investigate.
Okay, so should we watch you? Will we see you?
Yeah, you'll see. I'll stand over there. The
Okay.
deep space is out of frame, but I'll go there and I'll bring the controller with so that we can try to get something. And if I get it lined and oriented, then I'll come back in, plug it in the system, and it'll
Okay,
be.
just go.
I like to describe the
Roll
whole thing.
out, Geoff. Okay, so Plain Crazy Mikey says, Goodyear says the show is not visible outside of the ballpark. No, it's not.
No.
I know. What can you say? Geoff says it's bright out. Anyone have any plans for... Oh, there he is. Anyone spot Geoff? Anyone have any plans for the 4th? Staying home? Staying off the streets? All right, let's spy on Geoff. This is always fun. Oh, wow, Robert, you have a huge fireworks show on San Diego Bay. They're launched from 6 barges. Wow, I've been to a fireworks show on the water in Chicago on Lake Michigan, and that's spectacular. And I believe they had 1 barge. Do you have a view of that, Robert? That has got to be amazing. Loud, probably. All right, so I see Jane's going to stay home. Yep, stay safe. All right, so who knows? Too bad we can't caption what Geoff is thinking. Anyone guessing? As he's trying to figure out, I'm trying to see what he might be doing. You can't see, in this shot, you can't see the deep space scope. Oh, I should have him next time line this up. I'll have to do that. If you guys, there is another scope, or maybe just this one's fine. Ah, good one, Tim. Family barbecue and swimming in the pool. Oh, Robert, I like that. Boom on the bay. Rolf, enjoying fireworks on YouTube. That's a good way to do it. All right, Geoff is searching. It must be, I don't know if he has, yep, he's trying to control one of the scopes. So hang tight. And if you're new here, don't forget to check us out on Instagram and be sure to give the video a thumbs up. We sure would appreciate it. It's quick, free, easy to do, and it's a great way to show some support to the channel there. And be sure to subscribe. You know, one of the things we said is that we really wanted a low-key stream, just really easy to hang out with, relax. Hopefully we're a good distraction. All right, we are watching you, Geoff. Here he is, back in, what do we have?
All right, I have news from the front.
Good news?
So, out to the west, there's still like orange and like
Sunset.
There's still a lot of
light.
There's only about maybe 4 visible stars, and they're very faint. So deep space is like it can't. There's nothing to pick up yet. It's just still too bright. Even though the infrared's kicked down on the telescope, you know, the view out there.
Okay.
It's just still bright, so we got to wait.
So what? Hold on.
Okay, so that picked back up again. All right, so controller for the deep space is back into the system. We can see the camera there. We just gotta wait for it to get dark. I bet you by 9 o'clock.
Didn't you say we'll stream till 9?
Well,
okay, 9:30.
It's the bonus material.
Okay, 9:30.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's the bonus material. You gotta wait for the nebula.
Yeah.
I'm actually really curious. It's been a while since we've had the deep space out. It should be, like I said, a whole new cast of characters out there.
Ah, that's so nice, Albert. You 4th of July barbecues, family, you miss that. You know, that makes me think of just, even in general, you know, when we all were kids growing up, big families around.
Running
and
wild.
So much changes.
Yeah.
And you know what? Well, I know we're no substitute anywhere close to it, but I'm glad we met our Albert, and he's here with us this evening.
Absolutely.
Robert, do they televise that or YouTube your fireworks there in San Diego? Robert, quick, live stream. If you got a view, Robert, that would be so
We'll punch
great.
him in on a Zoom call and we'll get his...
We could do that. Robert, stand still.
You know, I'm not set up for that, but that's very easy.
I know you could do that.
Yeah. We did one thing in my house. It was a bit of a science thing, but you already give me a look. Like, it's a fun story. If you remember, everybody will remember this one. Remember the old...
Trago. Oh.
Remember, like, the old beer cans? Like, you know, like
Yeah.
where the tab actually came off?
Yeah.
And then that was like
Like you made
triangle.
rings out of them?
That, but it was, you know,
Well, I don't know
the top of the
boys.
can, you know, cans today are just kind of round, but that one kind of had a little bit of a triangle shape. Do you remember that? So it'd
The
be
tab?
You'd pull the tab, and now you're looking at the top of the can.
Yes. Oh, I know what you're
So
talking about.
It kind of went. I mean, the corners were rounded, but it was a little bit of a triangle shape. It was that triangle where, like at the real where it's real tight. It was the perfect like arrangement where you could take a firecracker and slide it in there, and the aluminum would kind of cut into the paper, and it would just hold it in place. Follow me with this one, guys. Follow me with this one. So what my
It
dad
sounds unsafe.
what my
already.
dad would do, it was always an old style can. He would get tin snips and cut the bottom of the can off. So you have this kids and a very sharp bottom of aluminum
In the alley.
It was all safe. And then he would get a bucket of water.
Okay.
And he would fill it where the bucket, when you put that can down in it, it would fill up. There was always like a sweet spot, but it was usually about half or a little bit more than half of water and then half air. Now you've got the firecracker. It's basically you're doing like a combustion engine.
What is this? You've lost me. Why don't you just light the firework and
No,
talk?
this is the best part.
Okay.
So follow me.
There's
You
more.
got a bucket of water. You've got the
Craig Thorley is following you.
Yeah, he's following me. So you got the bucket of
Hi,
water.
Noah.
You got the old style can with the bottom cut off. You've got it in there, and then the water runs up to about half the can. You've got your firecracker pushed into the corner. You light the firecracker. The explosion happens, and it launches the can straight up in the air like a rocket.
That just is not safe. So
How
what
is that not
happens?
safe?
What happens if it shoots off?
Well, then you jump your
like
neighbor's
the
fence
rocket.
and you go get it.
Like no, but what if it hits you?
No,
You've
it
seen
goes
the
it goes straight up in the air.
Well,
it
you
would either
hope it
go
does.
it would either go up in the air, and then if it would pitch over, you would hop the fence into your neighbor's house, as long as they didn't have a dog, and then you would retrieve your can and then come back over. Or you pull your neighbor in on it, you tip the bucket a little bit.
Hopping the fence.
Yeah, we would do this too. You would tip the bucket just a little bit, and then you were able to start shooting them at each other over the fence. That was some good.
And your dad saw this?
South side. Oh, he invented it. 100% invented it.
Is your mom around
But
for
it's a-
that? Or your sister?
Completely condoned it. Just walked away from it. It was going to happen whether they liked it or not, so they just left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Playing crazy Mikey. Fire, fire, fire. Blow stuff up. Watch this.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
So it was like a combustion engine, but the piston shoots up into the air. It's not hooked up to a crankshaft. It just blows straight up in the
House
air.
of Boys.
100%.
House of Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff. All I was doing was walking around with, remember were they called punks? Little punk?
Oh, yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what it's called? I don't even know.
We
if that's-
called them punks.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys call those? They're just little skinny brown things that you lit,
Yeah.
and it just stayed lit.
And you'd use that to
And
light
no
your
sparkler.
fireworks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't light any. I walked around. And I would go like this, like it was incense.
And then one of our neighbors, he did the cattail thing, which I
Yeah.
was super impressed. Where like they soak them in kerosene, and then it's a
Oh, I remember.
yeah.
I think my dad had him and my uncles, and they all were in the alley.
My dad would take.
I was the opposite side.
He would put a little hole in the ground, like at the front lawn, and he would put a flare in there. He would just light the flare.
I would light those snakes, those little black things I like those white things, those Snap It poppers. They come in a box.
We used to
the
throw
white
those at each
tissues.
other, but we do inside the house.
Oh.
We'd get in trouble for that. But you did anyways. It's a risk you had to take.
Just toss
You had to
You guys
mitigate your
met
risk.
one
and-
of Jeff's brothers. That was probably the more tame one.
for sure. Yeah.
Is he the more tame one?
I don't know. He's just as Mischievous is the rest of us.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's the worst one? I shouldn't say worst. The most adventurous one.
The T.
Tom?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
His modification was piece of conduit, Skippy peanut butter lid that was mounted to the end of the conduit, plug the other conduit, and then you'd put your bottle rocket in there, and the bottle rocket could push off the Skippy peanut butter cap, and then you would point at your friend, who's about maybe 10 houses down.
Everyone has their fingers and toes.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Back to the moon. Let's check out your telescope. Is it still? Oops. That's deep space. Nothing going on. Ooh, look at the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Plane spotters. Who is that? That's got to be
hilarious.
a departure, no?
A departure,
or is that general?
yeah.
Is that
That's a departure. He's got some altitude. Probably about like 7,000 or 8,000. I did see when
right
I
now?
was
Plane Crazy Mikey is looking.
Yeah, like what is it? I did see when I was out there looking towards the south because I wanted to see if we're going to get a moon flyby. The moon's too high.
Mm-hmm.
Probably at about and the planes won't be here at that point, but it would probably be like at 11. It would be in the perfect spot for a flyby.
Oh, that's right. All Things Harbor says Snappets, fireworks for little
Oh, that's
kids.
what it's called, yeah.
That's me. Snakes, those little black things you lit, and then they look like a worm. Safety.
Here's another,
I was more about drinking sodas and having cake and food and being by the adults and playing toss across and all the yard games.
Do you remember the smoke bombs?
I didn't use those.
You didn't use the smoke bomb? So what I would do,
Geoff.
it's always about an invention.
Plane Crazy Mikey said that was American to LAX. I knew it.
So I would take the, my Schwinn Stingray with the banana seat. We all had those, right? Mm-hmm. And I would tape the smoke bombs to the back seat post, and then I would light it, and then I'd go, and I'd have like a smoke screen for my bike.
Can anyone picture this right now? It was like you're like, who does that? The Thunder, is it the Blue Angel? When they have the smoke?
Yeah, that was me. My Schwinn, Stingray with my banana seat, taping them onto the seat
I was
post.
picking up Geoff.
Light those things, and down the block
And
I
were
was
people
going.
like, woo, look at that.
They thought it was cool.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were Geoff's riding with the wind. Why do I picture
right.
like Napoleon Dynamite on his bike? Oh.
I was
Rolf
always
had a friend. We're all hanging out with the nostalgia here. Rolf said he had a friend had a bike like that.
Now my-
007 smoke screen, sparklers.
Now my brother had.
Mikey said I had one. It was red.
My brother had mine. The one I had was just a single.
Banana seats were the bomb.
They were.
Someone could ride on
You get
one
two kids,
easily.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
caught us off guard. Look at that. The colors. Who
Peppy.
Peppy.
Hey.
Peppy
We're indoors tonight.
says, hi, SkyApps friends. Got a gap between chemo when I felt okay enough to watch. Love you guys. Coming at us with a 20-pound, right? 20-pound super chat. Thank you so much. Jet, the SkyApps Live robot, coming out to say hello. And I hope you're doing well. Hang in there. Thank you so much, Mr. Peppy. You are so kind. So kind of you to think about us. We should all think about you. So thank you so much. It must be so late.
We brought you the moon tonight, Peppy.
Yeah, did you see the moon? We'll go big here. Big moon. We were looking for the Lunar X earlier, but here we have us on our BTS in SkyApps Live headquarters in Studio Live edition here. So thank you again so very much, Peppy. Appreciate your company. We think about you. I think about you often. I should assign everybody. You have to send email check-ins with pictures.
We were just talking about you the other day, and it's like because we have to go later because
This is for
This-
Peppy in the chat.
the summer-
Skyside family.
yeah.
We all support each other.
It doesn't get dark here till much later, so we're like, oh, that's really late for him. So that's probably why he doesn't have the ability to drop by like he used to, because
Yeah.
we start so much later. So great to see you in here tonight. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. And Plain Crazy Mikey says caps with a hammer were more fun than the cap gun.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
that.
Or rock. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about those.
Line this moon up. It's
Oh, I love that so much. Love Eileen. The bravest I ever got was sparklers. That's me, Eileen. And even that was much. I didn't like that the sparks would hit your hands.
Did I ever tell you my sparkler story?
No, well, you'll have to tell us.
All right.
Meanwhile, let me heart Peppy's kind. You're just awesome. Peppy, you are tough and strong, and I'm just blown away. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Peppy.
And our hearts, everyone, going to be thinking about you from all over the world. See, Peppy in Scotland, and here we are in the U.S. We'll send prayers and keep you in our hearts. Oh, Jane says, what is our email address? What is our email address?
Skyapslive@gmail.com.
Because you changed it. That's why I'm always...
I did.
So yeah, if you guys want to send pictures of anything cool, like we always say, Peppy in Scotland, what does that even look like? I cannot even imagine. I mean, we see what we see on TV or YouTube, and it looks like a cool green paradise.
Yes.
A nice, foggy, rainy, the times I've seen it. Peppy is so hot and dry here. I say, I'm moving somewhere. I'm going to Key West. Geoff hears it all the time.
All right, we're going to try it. We're going to see what we can
Woo!
do.
Okay, let's do it.
We're going to M3, everybody. It's a star cluster. I thought that might be an easier one to start out with. It should be fairly bright.
Okay, finally, Geoff. You know, there's one thing, and you had that quote too, and we talked about this. And this is for everybody, and sometimes it's hard because you can feel alone when things are too much or too big. And when you have a health crisis, you can't even focus or see anything else.
I think the quote was, every day you have hundreds of worries and stresses until you have a health problem,
Yeah.
and then you only have one. Mm-hmm. And it's true.
And that's what, if anyone's going through anything right now, focus on that. You know, I always say to people, we're, holding you down. We got you by your ankles. Sometimes, things get tough and you feel like you're floating and you can't find your grounding and your mind's going crazy. Know someone's got your ankles and pulling you back down. Oh, I hear fireworks outside.
Oh, I was like,
Who's
what
doing
was
it?
that?
Society read that on the 56th anniversary of the Apollo 11, the 16th.
This thing's out of focus.
All right, Geoff's working on that.
I got to go to the scope, but
All right.
at least it's up.
Can we eavesdrop on you walking past or no?
Sure, why not? I'm going to the deep space, though, so
we
you
can't
won't really
see it.
see
We
me.
don't have that in the shot. Okay, so we'll stare at M3, and we'll try and figure out where next to go in Nebula. Oh, Peppy, it's already 5 a.m. in daylight by you. We missed you very much. Your crew are... Peppy, that is so awesome. Let's see. Cheer up, guys. I'm in the Glen. It's nearly 5 a.m. Broad daylight for a while now. Your crew are a crutch for me. I've missed you all. We missed you. And everyone can say, on our past streams, I'm always saying, hi to Scotland, our friend in Scotland and Sweden. And we try to say hi to everybody. I love that. All Things Harbor saying, miss you too, Peppy. Yes, indeed. Okay, so M3, and once Geoff gets this lined up, and then we'll go back and find a new target also.
Full focus.
Okay, then we start looking for nebula. If you have any ideas of nebulas to look for, Robert, if you have one that you know that in our viewing point we might be able to get, go ahead and let us know. And Geoff is out there at the Deep Space Scope.
Okay, let's
What do we
try
have,
this.
Geoff? You want to go full BT or split screen? Or no, we can't do split screen on this guy.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So I believe I have it in focus. So as it starts to take pictures now, it should come in relatively clear. And then we'll see what kind of targets we got available to us.
Okay. So what do y'all think? You like the setup here?
I like it.
This does prevent us from getting planes because we're not physically out there. This would be more what would you call it? Moon?
Night sky.
Skycam.
Yeah. Okay. I think that is good with this guy. So I'm going to stop there. Let's back out. And let's see what we got available to us.
Hey, Michaela is saying hello from Sweden. And Tim Arnold says 10 paddle, Nikki and Geoff. 10 paddles to this setup. And Orchid the best. Let's see. Mikey says, with the camera remote, you could get planes, just saying. That would be quite difficult.
With Skycam, yes. Impossible, no. So that was one of the things I was looking to do
Eileen says she likes it.
was to do auto tracking, where basically it would be touch screen. You touch the aircraft and it would just follow it.
Oh, Geoff, you had that whole plan and idea back before Sky Harbor.
So that's how we were originally, back in 2022, we were going to start out. That was totally doable. That's what we were going to do. There is one channel out there, I won't say who it is, who figured that out. Mad props to those guys. I know who you are, and you did an amazing job with that, although they went away from that, which is the same reason I didn't do it, because you're forced to use a camcorder.
You know, I feel
can't
bad
use the
because I think
DSLR.
that we had an old email address, and I think it was them that reached out. We responded. But now, for the life of me, I can't remember the names. I mean, there's a lot of people that reach out.
Yeah. But that's
But
actually...
they actually, I believe, said who they were.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't. And they try, I don't know what they're thinking.
But mad props to those guys, because
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was going to do. But the only...
They run a nice, clean stream.
They absolutely do. But they did go away from that. And the only reason is, and I know why, which is why we didn't do it, is that you can't use a DSLR camera. You can't balance one. I mean, you have a lens.
That's my favorite lens.
You have a lens.
Here,
Let's
BTS.
go to BTS.
Where is it?
Well, you have a lens that's this big, and then it rotates out. If you have it balanced, the minute you have it go like this, once you have it balanced, it's now imbalanced. But if you have a camcorder, that mechanism is internal. So you're able to balance one. You're able to do tracking with it.
You should be.
You can actually do it with an Xbox controller. Like, the whole thing can be done. Like, I tested it all out. But the problem is you're never going to get the clarity and the great screen without using a DSLR camera. And there's no way you can balance one of these. I tried.
Yes, I saw you trying.
I actually had this set up with an
You'd
electric
be a
motor.
great consultant for live streams.
Oh, 100%.
Or photography, video.
I actually had this set up with an electric motor that would do this automatically, where it would send it out and send it in. I did another piece of equipment and converted it. But the problem is, again, when it goes out, it unbalances it. So what I had a rod that went this way with a counterweight, but it just got to a point, it was just too heavy and there was just two mechanical things going on. But
show and tell.
one day.
Ken Urbanik, very cool as an air conditioning LOL. Yeah, we just, honestly, we are really rethinking a lot of things that we want to do after having a health issue. Well, that I mentioned to you guys about myself, it really makes you step back and say, wait a minute, how am I serving myself? How am I serving my family?
Thank you, Mikey.
10 paddle for the effort. All that good stuff. And I sit here and we're, two different people and we both have quite the same interests. Actually, probably all the same interests. You lean a lot deeper in some areas and I lean a lot deeper in other areas.
For sure.
We actually joke, photographers that we both are, we both shoot very differently.
That's the funny thing. Excuse me. I don't think many people know that you're actually a photographer because you're not behind the camera. Mm-hmm. But I'm man enough to say it, you're a better photographer than I am. Nikki actually she sold a lot of stuff. I think there's even, you had to ship
Published,
something to Australia, even somebody bought something of yours, so.
A wall mural,
Yeah.
a few wall murals. But my favorite are people. The football.
That's
You hate.
I hate taking pictures of people.
That says a lot about you.
Absolutely.
I love people.
I'd rather take a picture of a building than a person.
I could see their soul. I can grab it through this lens. And I have some photos that I can connect with someone through that lens and get deep in through their eyes and pull it out. And there's some football players. Some went to the NFL.
Yeah, back when we lived in Texas, we had a little production company called
There's a kid who played for Oregon.
Game Day Productions, and we did video and.
Yeah, I forgot what team he's playing for now. He was a quarterback.
He just got picked up in the draft. You have a ton of pictures of that guy.
And I always took photos of him. He didn't talk. It was weird. He didn't talk to his teammate. I mean, as quarterback, he had to, but it was kind of weird vibe on the sidelines. But anyway. Jane says, I would love to see some of your photos, Nikki. Robert Brunn, Nikki and Geoff, you come first. You know what, though? That's funny, Robert, but you guys do, too, and we try and roll in us with you guys. How can we all do this together? Yep. Because you should change, and you should evolve, and you should do different things. It's really important. It's healthy. And
I really love this stuff.
Hi there, Eric. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Tell us where you're watching from. Yeah, I love it, too.
I love the night sky stuff, and honestly, nobody's doing this on YouTube. And it's kind of different, is that...
It's true. Nobody is doing this stuff that we're doing with the moon and the night sky, and it's just...
no one's showing that.
No one's showing,
I looked, and, part of it is, and even like the...
nice, Society Red. Nice. Okay. Oh, wow, and Arizona Highways. That's cool.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yay, look at Society Red. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's not at all. And even with a lot of the stuff we show here, like this. So, the moon, I can't find anybody who's doing that live.
Oh, California. Eric's watching in California.
Oh,
thanks
nice.
for tuning in and being a subscriber, which reminds me, thanks everyone for hitting the subscribe button. I'm loving hanging out with everybody and having such a connection with people in the chat. I feel bad for viewers that aren't in the chat because we can't connect with them and maybe they just enjoy sitting back. I hope we're good company for you. Okay, go ahead.
No, so it's like, when we started looking at this, I'm like, nobody's live streaming and doing any of this. And then even like, when you look at like this stuff, like, so here we are at 104. An astrophotographer would probably kind of scoff a little bit
No, we wouldn't,
As-
Jeff. This is a whole different thing. This isn't.
Well, my point is, but it would take them a very long time to create this image. My whole thing is, I want to see it now. I want to be able to share it with people now. So the equipment that I look at,
different equipment.
different equipment. I'm not looking to get a National Geographic image. I want to be able to watch this and see this happen with everybody in real time. And that's a whole different type of setup.
For sure. What was I going to say? We're here for vibes, not PhDs in astronomy.
Exactly. It's the
So grab an ice cream and join the party.
Right?
You know, really, just, yeah. And what does Peppy say? You freaked me out about scorpions in the back garden, so I feel more at ease. You're in the cool light and lush wooden table. Hi, JD. I was enjoying the stream from Rancho Cucamonga, California. Hopefully I said that right. Greg Thorley says, I like this, seeing what Jeff and Nikki look like, putting their voice with their looks, if anyone understands what I'm saying. We understand what you're saying. All Things Harbor says the setup lets us watch the sights live and have chat. It really is like sitting around a campfire with friends and watching the skies. It is. This is so comfortable. It's as if you are all here with us at the wooden table.
love that feedback.
Love the feedback. And, we're not chasing vanity numbers. The funny thing is, we're not going after like mega subs. We're not going after, and let me just say, this is my peace and this is my peace of mind doing this.
Yep.
And having a health thing kick me pretty hard and unexpectedly. It was, obviously, those of you that know, it was just a sinus nerve issue. Couldn't bend over, couldn't go outside, had to stay in humidified air at 40 to 50% minimum. I had so many things to do. And the pain that accompanied it, you can't even think straight. So I said, as soon as I'm on the other side of this, I can't wait to start living life again, and I want to do something that I look forward to as well. Something wholesome, something where we can really be connecting with real people. Let the world be loud and crazy out there and all the things that are happening, but here's my piece.
Yep. I agree.
JD says, enjoying seeing the stars and the moon. Michaela, says I actually study photography in school. And then she went on to get her CNA and loved taking photos. Same thing, Michaela. I'm a nurse, and I think photography is a form of expression. I can remember being as a kid, all the kids went on the rides at the amusement park. I had my whatever little camera with the film.
Did you have the disposable? Or did you actually have like a 110? I
had both, I think. I don't know. I must have had both because my dad was a photographer. He was into photography. And a lot of his friends were too. So I would snap pictures and things. And I was always drawn to the merry-go-round and the color in the merry-go-round. Jane says she truly enjoyed this evening with all of you. You know what I feel? You know what this feels like? Okay, wait. Let me get my head straight. How it feels. It kind of feels like a supper club.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're sitting in the, when you go skiing or snowmobiling and you're up in Wisconsin or Northwoods or whatever, all that stuff.
Sure.
You pull in and you're sitting there and it's comfortable.
Yep.
Anyway.
Let me put a little context to what we're looking at. So this is M104, the Sombrero Galaxy. Let me show you the direction we're looking at.
We're all stars, moon, planes. What more can we ask for? A Sombrero Galaxy. I love this. The planetarium view.
So this is it up here. I had these kind of boxed out so you can see it, but we're like pointed southwest.
Satellite moving on past.
Yeah, there's some satellites. Just to give you a little context of where the deep space is pointed at.
You know what I have to say? I don't know. Go ahead.
No, that was it. I think we need a new target.
Hopefully, and I don't know if everyone gets a lot of ads. Hopefully, it's not too bad. They do run. There's no way around it, really. But I think a lot of people think, well, at least we don't, the ad revenue.
Nothing.
And I mean nothing. But we let the ads run because that's how YouTube makes money. And if
They
anything,
won't push our
they
videos
won't push,
out if we don't.
Not that it does a whole lot anyway, but
At best, maybe $1 in ad revenue per stream. At best, for us.
the last stream I think was 47 cents. Another one was zero. Oh wait, you did a short. It was 0.01 cent.
Yeah.
It's worth a good laugh. Okay, Robert says one of my best pictures of a head-on pass of the Blue Angels solo performers.
Oh, nice.
Wow. And do you have all that stuff framed, Robert? Or is it one of those, like, I have so many pictures and it's always, I do have one framed. My dad wanted one, so we got him the print of it. It's a desert shot. And I think someone else has that print.
I think you're right.
And it got published. I don't even know. You lose track. Greg Thorley, good evening. All right, Dumbbell Nebula up.
Hopefully we see it. It's at like 20, it's like 22 degrees, so hopefully it's not going to hit the side of a hill.
Yep. So we do appreciate. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Your memberships and all that. You keep the channel. It's kind of like PBS. Oh, Robert, they're in frames. Ooh, that must be so nice.
Yeah.
Robert, good on you. Good on you to get that framed. There's so many that. No, you're so busy and.
This is exciting to have the deep space out. It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm. Quiet, chill streams. That's what the fuck is it?
I could be up to 3 o'clock in the morning with this thing, just flying around the sky, looking at all the different.
Hi there, Brute, watching from Goodyear.
Oh.
Hello to you. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, here, do we want to... Let me check out the moon. Are we still on the moon?
Should
You
be.
lost the moon.
Oh, let's get me over there big. Let's find
Big?
this guy real quick.
Okay. Oh, wait, we have
Oh,
color.
go back.
Who turned it blue? Who turned it blue? Let's see if I can find it. Hang on. Nope. Yep. We got a PayPal coming in. Let's see. Let me see who did it. Albert with a $20 PayPal says, glad to see you two cool as cucumbers. The stream is spectacular. Geoff is on top of tech and Nikki makes us all feel at home. I love it here. Thanks. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you enough how great that makes us feel. Thank you so much, Albert.
Thank you,
at
Albert.
us with the PayPal, supporting the channel, and we love your company. Albert, thank you so much for being here with us and all the things we did.
All right, I got a last of the moon real quick.
Thank you.
All right, let's see if we can figure this out. All right, so we lost it. So it's not auto tracking. We've been doing this manually. So
This is good.
let's try to slowly. All right, so there's some light in the corner. We're heading in the right direction. I figured it had to be to the right.
Wow, that's cool, Michaela. Tim, from all your vacations, pictures and frames. And Peppy had a big meteor with a sonic boom over Scotland last night. Plenty of captures over social media. Dozy Peppy missed it. Did it frighten the horses?
Oh.
And what do horses do when they're frightened? I would imagine that spooked them pretty good, huh? Pretty scary.
Geoff lost the moon.
You lost the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to go out to the big scope?
No, there's no way. We just got to kind of Look around here and see if we can find it.
You know, the best part is, Geoff, if you're hungry, you can sit and eat.
True. I thought I saw light in the right corner.
Oh, and I'm still on a search, Ken Urbanic, for the snow cone machine. We found one that looks similar to the one you sent a picture of that you have, but then I saw another one. Now, my curiosity, I keep looking at all of them, like, the great snow cone maker search.
The probability of us finding this again is slim.
Geoff lost the moon.
Well, let's go to deep space.
All right.
Things are kicking there anyways. We've seen
Right
them
here?
up with them.
Woo,
Look at that.
look
Hello. Look at that.
The Dumbbell Nebula. We like it.
Chet likes it.
We love it. Cool. M27.
Boy, summer skies. Look at that. The color looks great.
It does. Look at that sky. Oh, Society Red. I think Geoff needs to do an ice cream run for Nikki. Oh, Things Harbor says, wow, look at that color in that image. It's amazing. Yeah, ice cream. Oh boy, have I gotten an ice cream habit. Well, I've been really good.
You stick to that same French vanilla. I am all over the board. From butter pecan to strawberry to mint chocolate chip.
You'll take anything.
I'll do it all.
It could be broccoli ice cream, and you would probably eat it.
I'd try it.
You got to have limits. There's no way. You probably would. Okay, Peppy says the horses woke me up. It takes a while to get my stuff together, but Phoenix Sky had a sparkle in her eye. Oh, I just picture what Phoenix Sky looks like. Is she brown? Brown and white? What do you think Phoenix Sky looks like?
I have no idea.
That's the horse that's named. Peppy had a horse, if y'all were here, born during one of our streams. And the name Phoenix Sky was given.
Love that.
I think she's brown and white.
Okay.
I think she has a little tuft of white. That's my guess.
That's your guess.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Peppy, you'll have to tell us. And Plain Crazy Mikey said, spectacular color there. What's your next target going to
Let's
be?
take a look. Let's do it. Let's get a snapshot of this guy and move on. Take a little picture of that
And all
for
those
the
go
records.
to the SETI Institute, right?
Absolutely. Everything gets uploaded to the SETI Institute.
Did that just get brighter?
It did. When I took the final picture, I have no idea
Wow.
why. Yeah.
Vibrant. Looks like a firecracker.
Sure does. So the longer we sit on it, I mean, we're going to move on, but the longer you sit on it, the more photos it takes and the clearer and brighter it gets.
Super cool.
All right, so let's finish with that guy. Let's go over to see what options are available to us.
Now, we haven't decided, should we stream Saturday? This type of stream, should we do this again Saturday? This is really going to be quite this is what the stream is like.
Yes.
So we have to think, do we go Saturday? Who'd be here if we went Saturday? Guys want us to go? I knew it. Peppy said she's brown with a white chest.
How did you know that?
I guess, how many variations can there be?
True.
I just pictured Phoenix Sky looking like that, a little tuft of white on her chest.
We just watched those both Netflix series, the one on polo and then the other one on the Kentucky Derby horses.
Those horses, the muscles,
Yes.
pure muscle.
All right, let's do it. M20. We're going for it. Going in.
I thought that said a truffle nebula. Nikki's always hungry.
5,200 light years from Earth.
Wow. Okay, yes. I'm seeing yeses, and I'm seeing... You got to control the stream deck, Geoff. Who sent a PayPal? We're going to see. We're going to see. Who lit up the blue... It's the moon? Yep, the blue moon. This is Ken Urbanic coming in with a $10 PayPal, says Snow Cone Machine Fund. Ken, I think you nailed it. I just have to pick one out. They're so... I'll be making snow cones on the stream.
That's going to happen, yeah.
How do we eat snow cones on the stream?
I think you just eat it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ken.
Thank you, Ken.
So kind. So kind of you. I'll have to tell you, we found one that looks like yours because you said they don't make yours anymore. But then I saw another one and I thought, I was
Gotta
looking
go
at all the
through it.
pictures.
View the specs and the.
Well, do you leave yours out all the time, Ken, or do you put it away? And you have to scoop just your regular ice into it. So I'm trying to learn about snow cone machines.
I think you have to fill up the little block that comes with it so it's the right size. I don't think
Okay.
it's an ice cube thing, to the best of my knowledge. Not that I'm a snow cone maker expert
Thank
or
you
anything.
so much, Ken Urbanik. Albert says he has a family obligation on Saturday. He will miss you. I saw a couple yeses. So who all wants to hang out together again Saturday just like this?
So the moon will still be here and deep space.
Do you have deep space up?
I do. We're already deep into it here. M20. Let me take the screen off so we can the words off.
Oh, yeah. That helps. That helps us see into space.
And then eventually, like I said, once I get this quote back from what it's going to take to get the Skycam fixed, we'll get that shipped out. Once we get it back, then we'll be able to fold that
Do you
into
think
the
it's
next
something
two.
they did on their end? Specking it out for you?
I don't know.
Per
It's
your-
a weird problem that's actually happened. The camera itself still works.
It does.
It's the LCD screen and the eyepiece.
Ice cubes. Okay.
They don't come on. And if I was cycling the pot, that actually happened last stream.
You guys are all so fun. Josh McGee, loud yes from him. Let's see who is making the lounge blue. Who turned us blue? Let's see. This one's coming in from Mikey. Says more funding for the snow cone machine. A $10 PayPal. And thank you so much. Playing crazy, Mikey. So fun.
Thank you, Mikey.
Thank you so much. And what do we do with that snow cone machine? It'd be loud if we made them. And then they'd hear us slurping.
Part of the experience. They get to see the whole thing.
I'm messy.
I know that.
Yeah.
Well, again, that would be part of the experience. Just snow cone everywhere.
Snow cone everywhere.
Let's have snow cone cam.
No, you got to follow us on Instagram, and then you can follow along to see what we do.
True.
We're just carving our own niche. Who did this?
Oh.
Jane coming at us. Jane, so kind of you, says, this has been a wonderful evening with everyone. A $2 super chat coming in from Sky Mod Jane there. We had Ken rolling in, Sky Mod Ken, Mikey, and now Jane. Thank you so much. $1.99 coming in from
Thank you,
Jane.
Jane.
Jane,
Setting the mood lighting, Jane.
setting the mood lighting
Yeah.
here in the lounge, in the studio lounge edition. Appreciate that so much, Jane.
Thank you, Jane.
I think my favorite part, that you're having a wonderful evening.
Yeah.
I just keep saying there's so much junk going on in the world. So much. Every day. It's the same thing. I can't even get on Twitter X anymore. I just can't stand it.
Yeah.
All I do, I look at Snoopy on Instagram. I look at food. I just, you know, and as a photographer, love food and all that stuff. And I just sit there. I'm in my own world. And so is the stream.
Yeah.
The world can go take a break.
I
Thank
love
you,
this.
Jane.
Thank you, Jane. I love this. I'd love to be able to show stuff. And again, nobody's doing this on YouTube, to be able to show all of these things. So to be able to show the nebula live, I really like. Oh,
Eileen coming at us with an ice cream cone, a super chat or super sticker. Thank you so much, Eileen. Appreciate that. You are just so adorable.
you,
Thank you so
Eileen.
much. Lighting up the studio. You guys like the color choices. The membership one, orange, does not come up, so you'll have to come up maybe green.
the regular membership one came up orange, but the gifted didn't.
but you
so
can't see the orange.
I got to create an automation, and we'll do some changing for that.
Eileen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So kind of you.
I think maybe I'll make the light last a little longer.
Yeah,
I
I
like
think
that
we need
color.
longer color. What do you guys think?
I think that
Mikey,
color's
don't
good.
tempt me to come over for a snow cone. I have a feeling, honestly, when we first try these snow cones, it'll be a snow cone disaster. You know how it goes. When you get something new, it just
Are we supposed to sit out on the curb on the street when we eat them too?
like
When we were
kids.
kids? Yeah.
Yeah, get dirty. Don't wash your hands. I love snow cones. I would sit on the curb with my snow cone. Thank you again, Eileen.
Thank you, Eileen.
All right, let me go to your nebula. This one?
Yeah,
Yes.
That's the
All right,
guy.
it's coming in.
Look at that. So this guy again is
Woo!
Yeah.
What did you just do?
it's
You're
constantly
a sky magician.
Exactly. It's constantly taking pictures, and when it has them, it's stacking them
get
up.
the words off.
And it continues to adjust. That's M20. And then let me find it on the
Wow.
planetarium so we can give you.
That thing is.
Yep. The longer we stay on it, the better it looks.
Like a little poppy flower. Kenner Bannock says, "Heart the colors," and yes, longer, Jeff. Okay, noted. That's a beautiful.
Yeah, that's coming in really nice. Just to give you some perspective, what direction we're looking at. Let me pull this up. So we're actually pointed straight into the Milky Way there, where you can see that. So we are southeast is where the deep space is pointed at. You can see it's right up here, M20. And you can kind of see what's around it, the other stars that are around it.
I'm still thinking about snow cones.
Oh, I am too.
I
But just to
think-
give you a little context, I'd like to show you what direction we're pointed at.
Yep. They're saying, "Go, woman of heart, you can't mess up a snow cone." And that's so beautiful. Saying that's so beautiful. And Mikey's so cool. Yeah, I think the snow cone I want to make is not with the syrups though, because I want to try doing one of those, the Chicago Mario's Italian Ice.
Oh, yeah.
It's lemon, and he does a little bit, you shave a little bit of lemon rind in it. Like an Italian, a true,
Yeah.
that I might mess up, because how do we make it sweet? Because I forgot about the sweet part. I thought,
Oh, yeah, because you were just going to put lemons. I go, that's going to be a pretty tart snow cone there.
oh, this is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Woman of Heart says, "Ooh, now I have some inspiration for jewelry." Oh, this looks like does it look like a poppy?
A little bit, yeah. So this is the payoff for living in the desert like we do, because
Beautiful.
basically why we're able to see stuff so well here and so clear. A lot of times you'll see like they call it jellying, where the image starts to go like, kind of in and out a little bit. That's because there's atmosphere between you and what you're looking at. Well, seeing that we're like single-digit humidity here and there's nothing in the air, this is the payback.
We
We suffer for it. This is the payback, is that there's no atmosphere between us and what we're looking at, compared to other locations, is that we get to see this. So
Michaela says, "Remember that you went with me, Nikki and Geoff, on the train on Sunday morning to work? Guess what? You're riding the train with me now again."
Oh, hey!
Let's wave to Michaela, everyone on the train. Michaela's on the train. Hi, Michaela.
That's awesome.
You should look around at the other passengers and say,
That's what we ask. Are you in a subway or are you on a train? Because I've seen YouTube videos of Sweden subways, and they're like gorgeous. They're not like here where they're all like like dirty and everything. They were like, wow, these are
anyone
really.
been on the L in Chicago or New
So
York?
are you on a train or are you on a subway?
I think she's on a train.
So like above ground train
Mm-hmm.
going over land.
I love Sweden. That's our friend Michaela in Sweden. Happy 4th of July, Barbecue Rando. Thanks for joining us. Hello to you. Joe, JB, Jacobs there. Hello. Hello to you. Thanks for subscribing to the channel here. That is Jeff, and I'm Nikki. Jeff is the tech guy and operating all the equipment. And we'll take you back to you still have that beautiful nebula. Oh, you moved to another target.
No, that's the planetarium view. So you pop over here, let's get ourselves a picture of this guy and move on to another target.
And
That
this
is
is
just
through the
gorgeous.
Deep Space Telescope that we're viewing this.
Yes. So we have two telescopes out there. This is the deep space. The other one was the one where you're looking at the moon. And because I wasn't paying attention, we lost
That's one of the scopes.
Yeah.
It's cool we can show them. Mm-hmm. I hope you all are having fun with us.
Show that view too. That's the
desert behind us. One day it's going to be a master planned community.
Yes, we're going to lose our desert view.
They're going to mess with Earl and Earlene, the cactuses. Okay, back to the planetarium. And tell me
Let's find
when you're ready to
target.
go to...
Oh, you can go back over to deep space.
Where is that? This one?
You got it.
Okay.
While we look and see what we can find. I'd like a nebula or galaxy.
Yeah, I do, Jane. The old Milwaukee Railroad. Remember that?
Southeast, 28 degrees. Will that clear the mountain at 28 degrees?
Close call.
Do we try it? Yeah, let's
Do
try.
you have a better one?
What could possibly go wrong?
What about the... Robert always has good ones to suggest. So I hope everyone is having a really good night. I know late night for many of you. We're all in different time zones. Or some of you, it's already morning the next day. So thank you for tuning in here with us at Sky Apps Live as we take you into Sky Apps headquarters, into the studio. Sky Apps Studio right here.
M88, let's try it. It's at like 48 degrees, so it should clear everything that's out there.
50 million light years from Earth.
And 100,000 light years in diameter.
I can't even wrap my head around
It's huge.
that. Michaela says she's on the commuter train. Our subway in Stockholm, the capital, is actually the world's longest art exhibit with art on over 90 of 100 stations from approximately 250 artists. And if I remember correctly, I think I remember we were watching a stream, not a stream, it was a live stream, a video in Sweden, and we couldn't believe how clean the train station and pretty it looked. Okay, so this is going to take a while to get there, and you've lost the moon. We did have the moon if you're just tuning in.
That's one I have to pay better attention because that's the trouble with this is I can't do any kind of star alignment because you got to wait for it's dark. So I manually line up the moon, and then I have to manually track it. And then I didn't pay attention, and we lost it. Note to self.
Kind of like when you lost that 777, or almost.
I never lost that 777.
Thanks to Mikey saying, because I saw him say,
Oh, a satellite just went by. I don't know if you saw that.
He said, don't lose the 777. And I looked at the chat and I looked at you and I pointed to it. I'm like, get in.
I didn't lose it. All right, so let's try to zoom in on this guy a little bit, fill our screen.
Oh my good Peppy. I'm going to just
Oh my
Peppy.
gosh.
An amazing out of this world, out of this universe super chat here coming in from Peppy says, donation for ice cream machine, all hail Sagan. I could watch your sensational space captures all night and day. We had a break in the clouds and the sun shone. It nearly killed us. It was nearly 60 Celsius, 140 degrees. The channel is treatment for me. In my scratcher soon. Night, night, God bless. And that is an amazing 200 pound or is it 200 euro?
I think it's euro.
200 euro.
Pretty sure, yeah.
200 euro super chat coming in from our dear friend Pepe Lamoco in Scotland. Can we have enough confetti for that? I mean, thank you so very much, Pepe.
Thank you, Pepe.
To think of us when we're thinking of you and you're hanging with us in a whole different time zone is crazy. Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoyed the moon and bits of the universe that we are able to share on the stream. Thank you so much
Yes,
for
thank
joining
you.
us. And incredible. Thank you so much.
And if you ever, I keep saying, please send a picture of Phoenix Sky. I think I would squeal if I saw Phoenix Sky. I'd be showing everybody and they'd be like, oh. But thank you so very much. Y'all, thank you. Please give your thanks there in the chat to Pepe also. It's a legendary support like that, amazing support that keeps us up and running to be able to do these, because even as simple as liking and subscribing streams, and if people aren't doing that, well, that just tells us on our end you guys don't care, so why are we doing this stuff as far as that?
This is great support.
Amazing.
Incredible. Thank you. It keeps us going. Thank you very much.
It does. And yes, definitely to the ice cream machine.
Yes.
We'll have to report back. Pepe, do you follow us on Instagram? I don't know if you have Instagram, but I'll try and put
That's tomorrow's project. We gotta pick one out.
and then wait for it to get delivered.
That's right.
Practice, and then show you guys the work. Okay, thank you so much. Get a good night's rest, Pepe. Really, please rest well. You need that. Okay, and then we go on Bright Guy, member there for 8 months there on Sky Deck. Thank you so much for your continued support as a member. Hope you're enjoying being a member here in the custom emojis and all that jazz. And let's go right back. We got something.
Yeah, so this is, let me pull out M88. It is a galaxy, so not the pretty colors of a nebula, but still very, very cool.
Very cool.
So let's get a snapshot of
Thanks again
this
for
guy,
the membership, Bright Guy.
and we'll pick another target.
Okay, let me see. So that was a pound. I'm getting help from Plain Crazy Mikey. That
Oh, it was a
is
pound.
a pound.
Gotcha.
From Pepe. Not a pound, 200 pounds. That was a 200-pound super chat. One day, I'm going to learn that. They look so, and I'm looking at a small screen, so they look very close, but everyone would probably say they're not at all like that. They're very different. Plain Crazy Mikey is showing me the euro. So the euro really looks like an E, and the pound is an L. You know how we're going to remember this? The short version for pound, LB. When we see the symbol, it looks like an L, like Laverne and Shirley. I've lost you.
Okay, if that works for you,
Okay.
let's go with that. The Eagle Nebula.
Will it look like an eagle?
I have no idea. We're going to find
It's
out.
9:30 and we haven't stopped yet. The Eagle Nebula. And anyone tuning in, viewers, please don't be shy. Jump in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Or just say hi or give a wave. Just hit that subscribe button and say hi. We hope everyone's having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
And just enjoying something different. Hanging out. I have to think to Instagram. Sometimes I put a poll up and you'll say to me, did you share the results or let them know what won? The fries in the cheese and ketchup was me.
That was you, yeah.
I'm the dipper.
Double dipper.
Do you even put ketchup on your fries?
No. Well, if I have... No, I don't.
You eat them plain?
Yeah.
Who eats plain fries?
Me, this guy.
Really?
Or if it's
Why
cheese
do
fries,
I
I just
have
do cheese.
never noticed that?
How could you not?
I systematically dip.
No ketchup, just plain.
Sometimes I switch it up. Ketchup first, then cheese. Sometimes cheese, then ketchup. Crazy.
Well, hey. All right, M16. Let's start taking the pictures. We're going to get that guy launched.
Pepe says, House and Pepper Incorporated. Yep, Laverne and Shirley. Was it Schatz Brewery? Who did you like better, Laverne or Shirley? I like Laverne.
Yeah. Hello.
Squiggy and
Lenny and Squiggy.
Lenny.
Yeah. And the big ragu.
The big ragu.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Oh, this is going
When
to
you
town right away.
guys were tuning in, did you think you'd hear Geoff doing his
My
squiggy?
Squiggy, yeah.
All Things Harbor likes barbecue sauce on fries, or cheesy fries, or ranch dressing on fries.
All right.
Got to diversify your fries. That's a diversify your fries.
Yeah. All right, so M16, I'm going to pop over. Well, this is
Peppy
still taking...
says Laverne.
Well, this is taking pictures. Let's go over here. So give you some context. We are looking southeast, pretty close to where we were looking at before. You can see that that's the kind of the Milky Way shot there. So we're shooting right into it. I'm expecting...
They're talking about fries. I don't think they're paying attention
Paying
to
attention. We should get... I got a feeling we'll get some color out of this one. All right, so let's go back to the live shot.
Okay, Mikey says chili fries with cheese, please. Anyone like asada fries? You know, guacamole,
Yeah.
sour cream, pico de gallo on your fries.
I do that. I do the chili fries with Mikey, too.
They're asada fries without the carne. Loaded fries, I guess.
So I was looking at these snow cone machines. Some of them do shaved ice. Some of them
we
do
talked about this
crushed
last
ice,
stream.
and some of them do both.
Okay, so some people really like shave ice, like Hawaiian shave ice. Mm-hmm. And some people like, I said this before, I like the traditional. Now, I said this on last stream. Plain Crazy Mikey, I bet, has an opinion. Ken Urbanic, does yours do both, and which do you prefer? I like the traditional crushed ice type of thing.
I think I would.
Old-fashioned.
I don't know if I'm as discerning as you. I think I could.
Bahama, what is it, Bahama Bucks?
Yes.
They do the shave ice.
Yeah.
I prefer the ice.
I think I probably do because that's how Mario's did it. Theirs was crushed, I think, right? Or
Yeah, I think.
oh, let me say we'll get some
Like
color.
Crazy Mikey knows shaved ice for the win. Oh, Peppy says chips and gravy in the Glen. So gravy on the French
On fries. I would try that.
You can't answer that?
I have no internet.
Oh,
You do, just I don't.
yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Jane says she do the machine that has both. So chips and gravy in the Glen. Peppy.
I would
Joe
try
likes
that.
barbecue and beer. I thought I saw someone else say gravy. Like traditional gravy? Is that what gravy? I know chips are fries.
Yes.
Gravy, like the brown gravy?
I'm thinking.
Mikey says crushed ice is a slushy, shaved ice is a snow cone. No. I'm talking about. Remember the old fashioned on the ice cream truck? You would get that hard snow cone,
Yes.
and it was a ball of ice, kind of.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of
Or
like.
even the ones like we would get in Austin. I think they were just like that.
Yes. They didn't do shaved ice in Austin.
I say
at
crushed ice, but it's
It's not crushed.
No, it's like
Finely milled ice.
it must be a different type of.
Who's a
it's
snow cone?
It's a short shave compared to a longer shave.
Yeah, who's a
ice.
snow cone connoisseur?
Yeah. Yeah, we got to do that. It's got to be a
Ken-
long, hot summer. I mean, you got to.
Yeah. Ken prefers shaved ice. Machine only does shaved ice.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Barry, salt and pepper only on my fries. And Mr. Barry, I have to think about this. Mr. Barry, when we were talking on the last stream, somehow we were talking about alligators. I don't know why. Do you remember? I don't know why. And then Mr. Barry said he's seen one on the golf course. Where in Florida are they on the golf course?
I just couldn't deal with that.
I would scream and run for my life.
I would rather deal with the rattlesnakes, the coyotes, and the scorpions than have an alligator.
Yeah.
I just,
But But I did learn in some parts of Florida, due to the high salt water, like in Key West, you're less likely to see alligators.
Less likely. Not
Or I don't even-
unlikely.
well, they might
less
be.
likely.
I don't know.
Look at the color on this guy.
Mr. Barry, wow. Salt and pepper on your fries.
I never tried pepper. I bet you that's pretty good. Now that he mentions that.
Yeah, since you're a plain fry guy.
Yeah.
Do Mr. Barry style.
Plain fry guy, huh?
Plain fry guy. Mr. Barry style. Okay. Okay, so what is this nebula that we're looking at?
This is, you click in there, M16, the Eagle Nebula. All right, let's all try to figure out why they call it the Eagle Nebula. Does anybody see it? I don't see it. It doesn't look like an eagle to me. Maybe? I don't. Kind of looks like a maple leaf.
It does.
Yeah.
It looks like a fall leaf. Are you bringing fall weather to
Yes.
us? What do y'all think this looks like? This is the eagle?
This is the Eagle Nebula, yeah.
Eh.
You don't
What
see
do
it. I
y'all
don't
think?
see it either.
It kind of looks like it has two eyes. Kind of looks like a turtle from underneath.
Yeah, it'd be more like a turtle. Yeah, I could see that. That's more of a turtle
A
nebula.
turtle in the ocean.
We got to officially rename all these for these people.
Peppy says, you guys don't know a real fear until a squirrel looks at you from a distant tree. Do you have flying squirrels? Oh, they all know about gators. Oh, Albert says KitchenAid makes a shaved. That's the one that you and Jeff
See?
think alike, the attachment.
That's what I kept telling you.
It's not.
Here's my whole philosophy with that. When you're looking at one of those things, the most expensive component is going to be the motor. But if you already have the mixer, you got the motor.
Hold on.
Switch over, yeah.
Who's got the. What's going on here? We've got pink lights coming in. Ken Urbanic with a $5 super chat coming at us again. Ken, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you so much. Boy, I'm thinking about Ken. I can't wait. Ken will be the first one I'm going to send the email to of the official snow cone.
Snow
that
cone.
comes.
That's right.
It'll be weeks, Ken. Stand by. Thank you so much, Ken.
Thank you,
Love
Ken.
the support.
I do
So
lean to the
kind.
kitchen attachment. It's like you already have the motor. So you get the,
We
you
get
know?
the confetti there for Ken. Woo!
Oh, look at that. Look what you're doing there.
Look what I'm doing.
It's your confetti light years away from us.
Oh. Ken, that's so much fun. Thank you. Too kind. Amazing support, Ken Urbanic, always.
To any of our technical guys in there, I started trying to kind of wrap my head around quantum computers and
We
quantum
talked about
mechanics.
this last time. You're going to put everybody to sleep.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to get into it because I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like I'm still trying to wrap my head around how electrons can be in two different places at the same time.
Let's see. Yes, Albert says KitchenAid makes high quality appliances. It seems to me it would be very reliable. It would be.
See?
But Albert, was thinking more on the cute, fun, who said? I think Eileen said she had a, you remember that, I won't do this one, but the Snoopy ice cream cone, or the cone machine.
I'll get a little Snoopy cutout that I'll put in front
I
of the
don't need
KitchenAid.
that.
It's durability first. See, Albert's with me.
All right, as far as alligators, Mr. Barry says it was on a golf course in Fort Walton Beach. If you hit a ball into the water, you did not try to retrieve it. Fort Walton Beach, isn't that by Destin? Oh, they have alligators up there. Wow.
It just seems so like prehistoric and
Yep.
just like. Although I guess I'd rather.
And they're stealthy.
Yeah, but I guess I'd rather run into an alligator than like a mountain lion. I can outrun the alligator, but I
Well,
can't.
no, I think they do move fast. When they are on their prey, right?
I don't think
they
they're gonna.
do.
I don't think they're gonna move
Not
as fast as a mountain lion. I think I got better odds run away from the alligator.
Oh, Eileen said she had a snowman one as a kid. I think I had the snowman one as a kid. That's what I'm thinking of.
I had the one. It was a manual one, total. Like it was like a cheese grater, and it was like a bird. It was like a bird.
That probably took you forever.
Yeah, it was like a bird, and he had like earmuffs on, and the bottom of him was a cheese grater, and you had to like basically like
Child labor.
and like grate your own ice. It never worked out because you just like it would take you an hour, and then it's melting. And all right, let's get a picture of this guy. I think he looks as good as he's gonna get. So M16. Let's get a nice shot of him for the records. You know, one thing too with this particular scope that we use, this deep space, and I'm going to try to start getting into it a little bit more. There's all kinds of things with it where we can start to like, you could track comets and some asteroids and other things, but you have to go get all that data and you've got to import it, do it all. I think I'm going to try to go down that route a little bit because I think that could be pretty entertaining, all of us trying to latch onto a comet. Do you remember that one stream we did with the infrared and we actually, like, just by chance, we came, like, I didn't even know it was there, and we came across it and we saw the comet.
You never know.
You never know.
See.
There was something that came out this week, and I didn't get to read the whole thing, but there's something that's coming from interstellar space into our solar system. I don't know if it's an asteroid or rock, but it's coming past the Kuiper Belt. It's coming in. Everybody's excited about it. I need to go read about it.
Excited in a good way or
No, in a good, because
in a bad way?
I think there's only been 3 objects that we know of that has come from interstellar space past the Kuiper Belt into our solar system. I think European Space Administration were the ones who caught it, and I need to go read about it because I don't know enough about it.
Do you know it's already 9:45? All right, we'll end at 10. That's
All right.
it.
There we go. Yes,
That's it.
There's more targets.
We have 15 minutes only. So everyone get their likes in. Make sure you subscribe. Get in before we close out the stream. And then we have to ask, do we stream on Saturday? You guys want to see this again on Saturday? Don't be shy. Don't all stampede the chat at once.
So this is pretty interesting. A lot of these are, well, you got a 30-second delay, so you got to give
I
them.
know that.
Okay.
You got to give them some time.
Got to give them a little time to answer. So we're slowing to M17, 5,000 light years away, over to the Planetarium view. A lot of these are back in that same spot. It's like
Okay.
southeast. You can see it right up there in the center. So this is the direction we're pointing at right now. So you can kind of see.
Okay, so you guys want to see the same thing on Saturday? We're getting some yeses.
Okay.
Let's see. Ken
Back
Urbanic
to the
said
scope.
yes. Woman of Heart, yes. Society Red, yes for Saturday. Oh, I think Ralph says he's busy with the sad face. All things Harper thinks she'll be around. Mr. Barry gives us an affirmative.
All right.
Eileen says Saturday, yes. Yes for Saturday, Jane says. It's going to be just like this. Maybe we'll be eating next time. No, we won't. You guys don't want to hear us.
I wish I could say we'd have a snow cone by then, but that's too quick. I
Yeah.
think that'd be, whoa, look at that. Boom.
Woo, what is this one?
This is M17.
What do they call this?
It didn't have any name, at least on our.
We should name it. What do
Okay.
y'all think this looks like?
We'll submit it to SETI. We're gonna name this guy
Kind of
M17.
looks like an angel flying, side view. Side view of an angel with an angel wing. What do you see?
Looks
Oh,
like
this
a
is-
lobster to me. The luck.
A lobster. What do you all think? If you had to name this, can you? Mikey says yes for Saturday. What do you think?
Oh, it's
this
called the Omega Nebula.
Omega.
It's already got a name.
Oh my gosh, Pepe Lamoco, and I'm going to get this right this time. 100-pound super chat coming in from Mr. Pepe says, my scratcher is screaming for me now. I don't need my money, so oh my gosh, Pepe, So I love to share, especially with the SkyUps crew. Stream any day for me. Good night from the Glen. Peppy, thank you so much. Amazing legend this
Absolutely.
evening. And
Amazing support. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's taking care of our second camera. We're going to have to ship out and get serviced so we can bring Skycam back. Thank you so much. Absolutely incredible. It's extremely appreciated.
It is so appreciated. And just in the fact, just the words you say, and I want to say, no, we want to take care of you. I want to take care of you. You need that money to take care of you and the horses but that we've met a soul on the other side of the world practically. Thank you so much. Thank you for your company. Now we all have to make sure Peppy goes to bed right now. So
and we were just watching too, Peppy, that we were watching, I don't know if you've seen this show.
We told him about that.
There's another one I'm watching. It's called Long Way Home. It's with Ewan McGregor.
Oh, yes.
And he's from Star Wars. He's an actor from Scotland, but he starts out the journey in Scotland, and he's going through all these European cities with his best friend on motorcycles. So it was neat to be able to see some of Scotland in that.
Yes. So thank you so much. And it's neat to see a little bit. Now, I'm sure we didn't see, the Glen.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I would love to see the Glen. Oh, I bet it looks like a postcard. Anyway, okay. Oh, Peppy, off to bed. Everyone tuck Peppy into bed. He has to get his rest. Your body needs to rest. Again, thank you for this amazing support.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
We're blessed. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where were you? Let's get just so.
That was the direction. No, this is the actual guy.
That is, again, amazing support there, Peppy. And we should make a rule. No one, everyone can say thank you to Peppy in the chat, but we don't want to keep talking to him because we'll keep him up.
He's got to get to the scratcher.
He's got to get to the scratcher. That's the bed. That means bed. That's what they call it. Okay, so, yeah, everyone's putting him to sleep. All Things Harbor says lobster. Woman of Heart says it's a shrimp. Rolf says confetti, nebula. Now that it's come more in, you know what it kind of looks like? The phoenix rising? No?
A little bit.
No, you don't see it.
So this one's called the Omega Nebula. An open cluster, too. There's stars around it.
Sorry, fixing the hair.
It is great. We didn't see this guy earlier, so it's, seasonal.
Oh, you're right. So who are we going to see next? Do we have time for one more before we...
I think we do. Let's get
we send everybody off to bed?
Let's get a picture of him for the scrapbook, and we'll pick another target here. Oh, that's still coming in. Look at that.
Whoa. Wow. You know what this looks like? What is it? The crystals or geodes when you see them up close?
Yeah.
The texture. All Things Harbor says it looks like a lobster, like a broiled lobster tail spread out on a plate, ready for butter and a fork.
Okay, let's see.
You know what would be a cool place to visit? Maine. I think.
Yeah, never been there.
No. But I don't eat seafood, so it'd be a waste of...
All right, so there's a couple
Anyone
galaxies.
All right, pick a good one, Geoff. Pick
Nice
a
to
good
get
one.
another nebula if we can pull it off.
Hurry up. You got to get it in before the end of the stream.
See, once we get into NGC, they're not as much further away than the M's, but...
Oh, Society Red said M17 is also called the Swan Nebula.
Oh. Right, let's get back up to the top. These are the ones most likely for us to be able to get a shot of. These are
Wild dot? Or no? That didn't look like
those are star clusters. I mean, cool, but not, let's see, 11 degrees. That's
cool,
too low.
but not impressive enough for Geoff tonight.
It's not going to be super colorful.
I would love to take photos of the lighthouses. I think that'd be so pretty so in Florida, all you Floridians, you guys are so lucky. I stare at that water on streams and the live cams.
We could pull this off.
When the sun hasn't come up yet, or when storms are rolling in, like on the Destin cameras.
Yeah.
I think is there another one up there? Inlet Reef, St. Augustine. The water's so beautiful. And then the lighthouses, I think, so pretty. Albert had salmon in Alaska. Yum, yum, yum. Ken is with me, no seafood. Eileen doesn't like seafood. I think it's not many people that...
I used to when I was younger, but I'm just kind of... Now it's like,
I never acquired a taste... Well... I'm allergic to shellfish too, I think, so...
So there.
That wouldn't be a good combo. Oh, Albert's seeing the main lighthouses. Thinks Harbor likes seafood. Oh, Woman of Heart and Society Red likes seafood. Rolf likes fish, seafood no. Mikey says seafood equals McDonald's Filet-O-Fish. That's like that was your seafood. Society of Red loves crab and lobster. People who eat fish, I'd always be afraid that the bones, because I always think, do they really get rid of... I mean...
Right, M94, let me pull that up on the Planetarium so we can...
Jane loves, Point Betsy in Michigan, and she loves seafood. Beautiful lighthouse there. Oh.
I don't know how to put this any other way, but we're looking at a bear's butt.
That's one way to bring out the stream at the end.
Yeah,
bear's butt.
There it is, right there, right under the
right there.
M94. I mean, why does he have a weird tail?
I was
the bear
that too.
That makes no sense. Look, he has like this, like dog tail.
I don't know, Geoff.
I have questions. So this is northwest, where we're looking at. You can see up here, right by the bear's butt right there, M94.
Okay, let's see the actual nebula, the astrophotography version. All right, thanks. And everyone, thanks for hitting that like button. If you haven't yet hit that like button, please give the thumb up smush in its upright position, and make sure you do subscribe. And that way you'll know when we have a scheduled stream coming up, and you know when we go live. Where did Robert go? See, I take attendance. He was always, Robert, he's probably watching the fireworks.
Right.
Paging Robert, we miss you. We were doing all these nebulas. Okay.
So this one's called the Seyfert, Seyfert, Spiral Galaxy.
This?
That's what it's called, M94.
I'm not seeing it.
Galaxies are they don't come in quite as good as a nebula, and I think it's because they're already formed. You know, where a nebula, the dust is all kind of spread out and they haven't formed into something yet.
So do you think we'll get a better view of this?
Only time will tell. We'll just...
Okay, you gotta wait.
Mm-hmm. As it continues to take pictures, and it might just be a little bit of an overexposed dot. but who knows? Let's see. Well, no, it looks like it's starting to get the spiral. You can start to see it's coming in.
Hey, I hope we have good weather. Oh, yeah, I think we're going to have good weather on Saturday.
That's a good point.
No, you showed the weather.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see any clouds.
Let's take a quick peek. Let me go back
I
to
don't
it.
think we have any rain coming in.
Let's take a quick peek. Let's go over to weather so we can all look at this
Okay.
together. Saturday. Yeah, it looks good.
A little funny there.
Yeah, like 5, 6. Actually,
It's
between
always
8
when
and 9.
we stream.
Yeah. But I
if
mean,
we
you
have
look at
clouds.
us. Look at us right now. I mean, with that clear layer on the bottom, it's no different than right now, I think. So we should be in good shape.
What do you mean? Today is Thursday, Geoff. We're not seeing.
So there's Thursday.
I
There's the
see,
tip
I
of
see.
Thursday. So if we look at the colors compared to Saturday, if that stays the same, we look like we're in good shape.
And Michaela says, thank you, everyone, for the company on the way to work. She's starting in 3 minutes.
Oh,
And her and Jonas are going to go on a cruise. Safe travels.
Oh, nice.
Have a really good day at work, Michaela. All of your patients are very lucky. So stay safe. Be safe going home. Hope you have a good shift. Okay, we really have lost Robert. Robert, please let us know. He always would tell you which ones to look
yeah.
at.
Check in at the front desk, please, Robert.
Yeah. Paging Robert to the front desk. So how do you like your setup, Geoff? Everything is nice and organized the way you like it? No,
This
out here.
is- Yeah, I think this is fantastic.
Studio
The layout.
table.
We're actually kind of
Flipped.
flip spots from what
Yeah.
we originally thought, but I think it works out because if I have to run out,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to like push your chair in and then like it's easier for me to get in and out. So I think this is a good arrangement. We both got easy access to this, both iPads, both laptops. I think it's good. Mm-hmm. And then eventually, this might take a little bit because I got to work out this whole deal with getting the camera shipped off and how long they're going to take it. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm not looking forward to it.
But once it gets back and we try to get in the remote
Then we'll have Skycam back.
Skycam, then I'll have a controller for here. And then that's actually where this shot will be super important because that's the only way I'll be able to see what direction Skycam is really pointed at is by using another camera to look at it.
Did the scope turn?
I parked it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Now we're
because-
seeing the... Yeah.
Yeah, I parked it, so that's the back end of it because, since I lost the moon and everything, might as well just park it.
And that's actually staring out into the desert there. That's which way it's now looking because it's parked. The big scope is parked.
Yeah.
He's gone to bed.
He found a scratcher.
He found a scratch. Okay, so here, where were we? This?
That guy, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to get much more than this.
You don't think so?
I mean, we could sit here for a while and continue. You never know, because sometimes it just
Well,
pops.
it's 10 o'clock, Geoff.
Oh.
They're all probably saying, so what time do you want to go on Saturday?
Same time.
You want to give it a go on Saturday? Same.
Yeah, we'll do 7:30. We should have the moon. I think I checked that out already. In fact, the moon should be like about like 70%. It was like 54. Let's take a peek. What is it right now? Yeah, 54%. So I think it's like 70 something on Saturday. So
Okay.
no problem there. But we just have to wait till it gets dark for deep space.
Yep. Glad we had everyone in the chat. You guys lighting up the Sky Lounge there. So let's see.
Do you want this guy?
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Background.
Yeah, I was just giving this another minute to develop, but I don't know if he's going to develop anymore. But so we'll just say, we'll keep this up a little bit, but say great night with you all. Many thanks to our Sky crew, our awesome members, and shout out to our Sky mods there in the chat. Thanks for all the amazing support this evening. sent in by you all. We so appreciate the super chats and PayPals and your membership support. And hope we are really giving you something unique, different, and fun to look forward to in your week.
Yep.
Something really different. So, and I hope you all enjoy hanging out with us. And do us a favor, before you head out, please make sure you press the thumbs up button. Click on that subscribe. We want you to take care, and good night from the desert Southwest. And we'll see you on the next stream. And we plan on that on Saturday. And I guess we could just put BTS up, and we'll give them some outro music and hang out with you guys.